Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with the going on? This your boy Biz, just chill. We are live. I got my boy D Jizzle in here right now. You hear me? This is the Ugly Money Clips news. Ugly Money Clips and news. We'll flip it and flop it and flop it and flip it to the best way we like it. But that's what's going on with it right now. This set of the this streaming shit right here. Can we curse on there? Okay, this screaming shit right here is something that we do. Is a daily joint. You know what I'm talking about? It's really about current events. It's about everything that's going on in the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we come and sit and chop it up and pop it and make it do what it does. You know what I mean? So this our first jump off, the very first ones. You know what I'm saying? And special guest, our very first special guest. The show has started in 2 minutes, and we already got one of the biggest and the biggest of the biggest. Come on and have a seat, brother. Introduce yourself. If they don't know, they will know immediately. Clean as a newborn baby. What are we doing in here, sir? We have the great pimpin' Ken. He just stepped in. Salute to the whole HHF. We just had the HHF Ugly Money Awards. I want to say, was that last weekend? I want to say it was a great turnout. It was a lot of people in the building. I networked with a lot of good people. Talk to him, Ken. What you got going on? Let them know what's happening.
Hey, man, I come here to present my man, Nietzsche, the Indie Award for the Independent Award of the label, Independent Award of the Year. Here you go, brother.
Yeah, we
Hey man, look, Indie Label Award, man, Ugly Money 2023, HHF Ugly Money Awards, man.
Yeah, Ugly
We gonna
Money
keep on
Award.
winning more of these.
The real ones.
We gonna keep on winning more of these, baby. Nah, brother, I appreciate that, man. It's an honor and a pleasure, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all get them likes up, man. We need to go get them likes up, Biz.
Yeah.
We need to go and get them likes up.
What we doing?
They're gonna hit the like button. It's free to like. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. Don't be a hater all your life. We over here got legendary people on the first show. Pimpin' Ken done stopped by. That got me an award. Y'all better stop playing with me.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. It's big shit popping, little shit dropping.
In real life.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with HHF? Tell
So
us what's
yeah, we definitely got to know. Let's go ahead and get an update. Pimpin' Ken is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and like that. Go ahead and like that video. Let's give us an update on HHF and what y'all got going on. Let's talk about everything.
Oh, man, the awards was a great success, man. We definitely partnered with Ugly Money and making it big. It was really big, and so we had a lot of people turn out. Of course, I was there. It was a great success. One of the biggest challenge, in any promotional gig is you got to make sure that you get the right location, right? So what we did, we went against the norm. Instead of getting a popular location, we got a newly renovated, and we kind of pretty much grand opened the joint. And to see those many people come out and see Ugly Money and everybody work in a collaborative fashion to come and bring all those people to an event center that nobody never was ever at any time of their life, because it was the event center prior to that. This is testimony to the impact that Ugly Money and HHF have on the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my brother, Making It Big, Marvin. He's also a part of that, and all of us, collectively through collaboration, we was able to pull all the people into one, all the way to Douglasville, which was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a long ways, and at first I had some skepticism about being way out there, but then I said, if we can pull this off, then this would be a testimony to the strength of Making It Big, Ugly Money, and HHF.
So what were some of the highlights for us? Let me get quick speaking to Mike. What are some of the highlights of the awards? I know it was your very first one, the first one that HHF had. What was some of the highlights? I know you said it was a lot to put it together, but once you've seen it together, what are some of the things that you remember that stuck out to you from that night?
This is the second annual. This is the second.
Okay, this was second one. Excuse me, second one.
So the first one, of course, we honor Ugly Money Nietzsche, that year. So that was a pleasure, to see the Nietzsche family come through, the Ugly Money family come through and perform.
Yeah.
And then, just me being the type of person I am, man, I believe collaboration over competition. I came to Nietzsche and said, man, let's do another event. So we did the event, of course, Ugly Money and Making It Big, and HHF was definitely the focal point. We were the main, organization organizations that had actually put the project together. So
Facts.
definitely we wanted to showcase our artists in China Monet, Jizzle, Moody, Yellow,
Yeah.
and yourself and everybody else. You know, y'all did a great job, you know, and y'all definitely had a stellar performances. So Ugly Money performance was one of the highlights. And then
Appreciate you.
another highlight was all of the independent artists that tapped in, you know, who actually performed and did a marvelous job. You know, of course, you know, Drummer Boy coming to get his award was there. Actually, a performance by Fabo. You know,
That was
big.
lit. That was lit.
And you know, we had my man Slab from Maybach Music. Rick
Shout
Ross.
out to Slab, man. I ran into Slab in there, man. We gonna have him on the show. We chopped it up. Slab, I'm gonna bang your DM in one more time, man. We gonna get him in here. That's good people.
Yeah.
Shout out the whole MMG.
And then we was able to bring a coalition DJ X was there.
X.
And, one of our CEOs of St. Louis, who's also the guy behind the Beats by the Pound song, Moby Dick was there.
Yeah, Beats by the Pound. That was No Limit, right?
Yeah, No Limit. He made all those hits. It was Moby Dick and the Beats by Pound. And we had Trap Beckham. He was also there.
Salute Trap Beckham, TJ DJ.
Quite a few people committed to come. You know, OJ and Ice-T and a lot of other people, you know.
Right.
But some of them came through, but they couldn't get in. You know, it was a little debacle, you know, but that was cool. You know, they still showed love and called me, told them that they was trying to get in, you know. So I don't get frustrated about that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is, you know, when people pull up and people don't know who you is and, you know, security and, you know, parking people act crazy.
Yeah, you look crazy.
Even, you know, go and make sure that they let Ugly Money in.
Yeah, they was down there to go. They was strict about their park. Hey, it was packed.
Yeah.
They was trying to direct cars. There was a lot of motion, commotion. So they was really, you know, I'm gonna give you your flowers though, man, because the event, I definitely it was a smooth event. There was a lot of media set up. I seen a lot of artists. It was their first time being able to go to an award show. Y'all did that for them. For some of them, that was their first award. You know what I mean? Y'all did that for them. So just the particulars of the event, because, you know, we do a lot of events and we constantly going to them. So it's kind of easy to tell sometimes when you go to an event and it's not as organized as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had everything put together real well, man. Y'all did a great job.
Actually, we was quite disorganized. You know what I'm saying? You just don't.
It looked good when we walked through it with no pressure.
But let me tell you something. You know, one thing about me, you know, that I learned, you know, many years of being a leader, you know, like even in the Morris Science, a lot of people know I'm a Morris American. In the Morris Science Temple, you know, as the Grand Sheik, you know, since way back in '76. You know, when I had the brothers and stuff, they was, you know, tripping and stuff. You know, sometimes you had to be the janitor. You know, you have to be the carpenter. You know, you had to be the cook. And I think that that's one of the things about leadership. That's why when y'all came in, I still had on my jogging suit, you know, because I was
putting it
taking
together,
on many responsibilities.
Putting it together.
Even though, you know, sometimes, you know, people may be a little bit disorganized as leaders, you know, it's our job to make sure that we fill those gaps and those voids. And that's one of the reasons why it remained organized. We didn't even get the program until 7:30, so that was crazy, you know. So next year, when we do it, we're gonna do it at the Fox Theater, but we're gonna hire a actual award team that's gonna actually, you know, set up everything. It's gonna set up the day-to-day operations of how that actually supposed to look. But you know, trial and error, you know, like what you go through, go through. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And sometimes you just got to humble yourself because your ego can be your worst amigo. So, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to just hire people to come in, you know, and Nietzsche and I, we got some strategies with the 30-day tour, the 30-city tour and the summit, you know, and combining that with the HHF Awards so it could be a full experience for people. And this year, you know, we're going to hire a major act to come through.
Right.
You know, I was talking to some people, they like Finesse 2 times. Some people say Big Boogie.
Right.
But we're definitely going to bring a major act to the award show this year to make it an actual field of award because, you know, it's a step-by-step process. Initially, what we want to do is we want to give people, you know, their flowers. And then, you know, the next year we want to give people their flowers. Then we want to give them a chance to shine, you know. And as we go on, we want to be more professional. You know what I'm saying? We want to, you know, give them that actual feel so we can bring in the sponsorships because a lot of people don't know, but, you know, I'm a corporate guy. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of corporate business.
Facts.
I deal with a lot of businesses and stuff. Like I did millions of dollars worth of deal. Of course, a lot of people know I signed Boosie, signed Ice-T. You know, I signed a lot of people in the game, you know what I'm saying, Pimp C. Actually, I manage him,
Right.
and we did some stuff, a lot of stuff, and a lot of people like Lil Flip and all of them, David Banner. I work with a lot of those people,
Mm-hmm.
Puffy, 50 Cent, you name it, So I'm more on the professional side, but with the hip hop fraternity, it's my passion to see young people do well. So we try to uplift our brothers and sisters
Right.
and give them a platform, give them a way to express their talents, like American Idol or either, Apollo. So, that's with the hip hop fraternity, but then it's a business side, the hip hop fraternity. We got lawyers, Tiffany Simmons, the plug lawyer, she's our lawyer. We got other lawyers, we got accountants, we got James Gray, who's Al Sharpton's vice president of the Bronx. He's the national spokesperson, national president of hip hop fraternity. So we got a lot of professional people.
I know that's
and we
right.
got 30 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So as a leader, I have to, kind of disperse my leadership, and delegate from chapter to chapter, and give them that professionalism as well as the hip hop. Hip hop is just one aspect of it. You still got to get the sponsors. You got to get, the corporations to come on board. You got to get
Facts.
money involved. You got to put together a real budget. You got to do stuff for the radio because a couple of artists that we got working with us, we want to put $250,000 in radio because that's what it's going to take just to put a single out. And then, after you put that $250,000, you still going to need another $250,000 for marketing. So, as we scale and we develop, we definitely have a program for artists that we do want the artists to go to the next level. And
Right.
we do want to be like CMG. We do want to have a roster. We want to be like Cash Money. We want
Right.
to be like Ugly Money. We want to have a roster, but a roster that's based on quality and, based on, real
Quality
skills.
over quantity. Right,
Yeah,
right,
real
right,
skills,
Right.
So, of course, we got 5,000 people in the hip hop fraternity. We got 4,500 people in the hip hop fraternity, so we got a lot of artists.
Right.
But only one can make it at the top of the Billboard at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as you see, like the Boosie project we got coming out, I'm glad y'all actually been coming on because I was gonna get ready to start the marketing on that.
Mm-hmm.
So we did I had 13 hours of Boosie. So as we was doing the book deal, we filmed the actual corporate office in New York in Simon & Schuster. We filmed in Boosie House, sitting down with the different authors. Boosie went to about 3 different authors. A couple authors got out on us, and we filmed and documented the whole process. We documented, Boosie's lifestyle and some of the things he talked about in the book gonna be in the documentary.
Right.
So it's called The Making of the Book. So that's another level of what we're doing with the business side of the hip hop fraternity. See, that's the shit that the artists don't see.
Right.
The business, being able to go and drink champs with Boosie and use the word hip hop fraternity. Everything is chess. It's never checkers. That's why I wrote the book, The Art of Human Chess.
Right.
Because everything with me is chess. What you see ain't what you seeing.
Right.
If I'm doing it now, it's already been done 2 years ago.
Right,
You see what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
I'm actually working a 2-year plan today. This is what I'm doing that I thought about 2 years ago. So as you see me next year, it'll be something that I thought about, today.
Right,
So
right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So my plans are always a year or two in advance. And, whatever we can see, we can be. So that's what the hip hop fraternity is doing on the business side. We just mainly tighten down the business and getting all the business people. We have a couple meetings. We had a couple seed investors. Seed investors are people who actually, come into the company and say, they give you funding. So, say for instance, like if you, our company is valued at $15 million right now. All you got to do is Google it. It'll show you on Google. I don't control Google. Just Google my name right now. We got a valuation of $15 million because of some investments that came in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when the next level of investment come in, like say if Nietzsche give me $1 million,
Right.
then the company will be worth $10 million more.
Right.
Because every time you do it, by a multiple of 10. So the seed people are gonna bring that maybe $2 or $3 million in there, and then that's gonna give our company another valuation. Then the next round is called VC or AC. So AC is angel capital. That's when you bring in somebody that's affluent. Like say Rick Ross or somebody. They might come in and they might like the company and they put a substantial amount. They put $20 million, then the company goes up to a $200 million valuation.
Right.
And then you can also bring in a VC, which is a venture capitalist. Venture capitalists is people who actually own, a company that control other people's money. So they have nothing but money to give. But you got to have what they call a prototype or proof of concept. So HHF, we got our own radio, we got our own magazine, we got our own clothing line, we got our own social media, we got our own award show, and we got a massive organization. So that's our prototype. So the VC will probably come in for a larger or more investment, but they're going to want more of a stake of the company.
Yeah, more.
Then the final
more
step, in which we plan to be there in the next 2 years, is to do an IPO or MA. MA is a merger and acquisition. That's when somebody actually come and acquire the company, and they retain you as the CEO or the management, and so they can go on and. But I doubt if we get to that, we probably do an IPO. So IPOs, which is called initial public offering, that's when you offer stocks to your company. So you know what I'm saying, that's where we at with it. We just we about to do the seed process, and then we eventually be up there, and that's when you see hip hop fraternity as in fruition. You see a real with the whole science and psychology behind the hip hop fraternity is about. And of course, I know y'all ain't slow, so y'all been seeing all the celebrities that been coming on board and joining our team. Ice-T is on our board. Slab is on our board. Yuck Moth is on our board, and we doing what we call a EP. EP is equity partnership. So some of my friends in the industries, like Snoop Dogg and all them, we're going to be reaching out to them and offering them some equity in the company in exchange for influence.
Facts.
So that's how you build a corporation. That's how you build a company. That's how you get to the millions. Still a little money that everybody want to chase. So that's what it is. So a lot of people and I'm saying this because a lot of people in the hip hop fraternity don't even know this. So they may see this interview and they need to know that we're progressing, that we're moving forward.
It takes time though.
Yeah,
it don't just happen. It's not an overnight process. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it.
Well, it was an accelerated process for us because, like, even Nietzsche told me last year, man, he said, "Bro, it's amazing what you did in a year."
Yeah.
So imagine what we did in the last 2.5 years. So like I said, a lot of people, then. Like I said, we got a valuation at $15 million already. A lot of people then came to me as investments. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sit down and talk. I wouldn't divulge their name, but some of the biggest names in the industry, they want to come in as EPs, equity partners.
Right.
And it's kind of cool. Same thing that you do at Google or Facebook. We're a startup company. We're a tech company because we are a media-based company. We do have our own social media. So, a lot of people have came in, and made certain offers, but some of them was a little bit too high. So we told them, we want to get that number down a little bit. And, once they come in, you start seeing the marketing on their Instagram and on the other shit, what I'm saying, that we got going on. But like I said, man, we actually, we no different than Google. We no different than IG. We just an African-American owned company.
Yeah, it's hard.
And, I just happen to be fortunate enough to be in the business, and I understood, when I first did 50 Cent and Nelly and all them dudes' album back in the day, and I remember me and Puffy was negotiating. He said, "Well, man, what's your publishing company?" And I just did Loom's album. The album sold $1 million. I said, "Ken Ivy Publishing,"
Right.
And, man, and the crazy thing, Nietzsche, is I didn't even have a publishing company at the time. I just Puffy was just I thought the nigga was trying to, I thought he was trying to test me. So I just said, "Shit, Ken Ivy," you know what I'm saying, my publishing. And so we ended up forming Ken Ivy Publishing, and since then we done received over 13 black plaques, gold and platinum. And we didn't, done business with some of the biggest companies. I didn't sit down with Universal, Sony Music. I'm on name one. You can't name a major corporation where I haven't done business with that's in the music industry.
Right.
And that's what people don't know about me. They just see pimping and they put a period. They need to be putting some commas with it.
They put some commas behind the pimping.
Yeah.
When was your first? What was your first introduction into the business of receiving the actual check? What was the first artist you worked with to start off your
Well,
whole
let's go
hip-hop
back
journey?
to my first introduction to like when I first came home from prison. I was into that gangster shit. Shootouts and just useless shit, right?
Right.
And I was saying, but me being a Mo, being conscious, I was like, man, I can't move like this. So I just started buying houses and shit, and they was like 10, 15,000 in this area called Brewers Hill, and I opened up a grocery store for the hood, and a clothing store.
Okay.
So, all the brothers in the hood, I was already strong in the hood, so they would all come to my store and, I would rent cribs to them niggas. They be selling drugs out this crazy that they would sell drugs out of my crib, but I catch them and tell them, man, you can't do that here. They're going to take my property, right? So anyway, so long and short, I got to really pimping really, really good, right? I got mashing like an Idaho potato, you know what I'm saying? So, I get up to about 16 bitches. I said, man, fuck this business shit, you know what I mean? So,
say 16.
But here's the ironic thing. So as I was buying property, the property like quadruple. You know what I'm saying? So something I paid 12,000,
15, right?
Now they like 120,000.
Damn.
So I had almost $1 million worth of property.
Damn.
Plus I had a grocery store that was in a prime area. So I end up flipping all that shit and getting me some. I flipped the houses.
Get the other speaker. That one feeding back.
Yeah, yes. I flipped the houses and flipped the business and got really heavy in the pimping. So in '95. HBO came on the scene. They said, "Hey man, we want you to do a movie." So I didn't know nothing about movies, but I was a businessman. I said, "Okay, well,
how much you gonna pay me?"
Yeah, how much you gonna pay me? And if y'all want me to do the movie, I want to do my movie too. So the movie Pimpology, which you might not remember, was a big seller back in the day. I just did it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just said, "Let's do it." So that's when I kind of got into the music.
Introduced to this business. And you said that's 95.
Yeah, it's 95, but around 2000, I'm famous as fuck.
Okay.
And Pimps Up, Hoes Down, they spread it all over the world. So every rapper wanted me on their album. It's not a rapper in the country, big or small, that didn't want me on the album. So then, like I said, I would be in those rooms, with Vince Phillips and, Lil Jon, and they be talking about
right.
Sign this and sign that, and I just naturally said, well, okay, how am I going to get my money? Well, they said, well, this is a split. So, you get your money off of publishing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I mean? I just started doing that. And then I started throwing parties and shit. And then shit just got really, really big. And then I just started bringing a lot of celebrities to town. Because, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm really originally from Chicago. Milwaukee is a small town. So I started bringing a lot of those brothers to Milwaukee. Man, one time I had 8 celebrities at one party. The fire marshal, they call the fire marshal on it. And then that just led me to, doing other business. Then I started getting into daycare business. So I opened some daycares because daycares was really popping. And I made a lot of money off the daycares. And then when Pimp C died, it kind of made me fall back because that was my best friend,
Right.
So I didn't want to be in the gang. I didn't want to be, it's like everybody was a buster to me, you know what I'm saying? I just had one of those buster attacks, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody was a buster. I mean, you name it. I got on there. I cussed 50 out. I cussed T.I. out. I cussed Too Short.
Everybody.
I cussed the whole rap game out, because I was mad because my
just
friend.
Just going through it, right.
I was mad my friend was dead, right? You know what I'm saying? And that kind of got me into a little trouble. Some niggas tried to come at me, and I had to take a pistol from a nigga, and pistol whip the nigga. And the nigga that sent the nigga, the nigga that sent the nigga, he unfortunately died. And the other nigga that came, he died. That was crazy, right? Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah. So they died. Yeah, I ain't had nothing to do with them dying, but
of course not.
Karma just came and killed them. They died of natural deaths.
Right.
So that was weird. And so then after that, then niggas, started talking shit on the internet. Then that's what made me just get back in niggas' ass.
Right.
So I had to check this one nigga online, and then my numbers start going up. So I'm getting a million, 2-3 million views and shit. I said, man, let me go on and get back in this game.
Get into action, man.
Yes, I did this project called Jail Tales, dealing with the criminal justice system.
Okay.
And then that led to me, getting off into the publishing game, signing Boosie and Ice-T, Corey Wise. We got a project we were trying to do with my man Jack Holler and Lake over there. So, it's just, everything just led to there. And then Hip Hop Fraternity basically came because my son I sent him to college here. And to me, it seemed like niggas was running game on him. He said they weren't running game, but they were charging him $300 to perform.
Right.
And he was, calling me, because he was a kid at the time. So I was like,
asking you for the 300.
Hey man, I ain't gonna put his business out there, but I came down here and said, man, okay, everything free.
Right.
That's when we started the free Mondays and the free performances, because I wanted to, let people know, man, listen, I know you niggas can't compete with free. And I ain't gonna run out of money, so
what
I'm saying? Let's see who lasts the longest. I'm still
right.
here. A lot of them checked out. But
yeah, you've been doing your thing, man. Since I've been in the city, I've been running into you with the HHF, man, and different clubs, different events. You know what I'm saying? I see your movement growing and getting bigger as you grow, you know, with your artists and things of that nature. So, you know, just salute to you, because we wait to always talk about when something negative in the press or something bad be going on. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that some people would just, you know, get their flowers when people could smell them. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to let you know, man, continue what you're doing. You know, we see what you're doing. The community see what you're doing. You're making your stamp in the game, you know what I'm saying, a whole nother lane. See, a lot of people are unable to change lanes and be successful in different ways, you know what I'm saying? So some people get kind of pigeonholed and stuck, oh, they just an artist, or they just a this, or they just whatever, you know what I'm saying, not knowing we so many different things in one, you know what I'm saying? So salute to you for being able to move and groove through the game and being successful through each phase of it. You know what I'm saying? And passing it off, too, because a lot of niggas get in there and pass it off. Well, you know, they had a platform. They've been getting money for years and years, and they still trying to just go.
You know I used to be Pimp of the Year, right?
Of course.
So you know the type of competition I had to deal with all my life, right? So, you know, some of the sharpest niggas in the game is some pimps, right? Facts. Memphis niggas, you know. You know, the Memphis niggas, I know Jizzle from Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I compete with them niggas, New York niggas, California niggas. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, when niggas call competition, like if a bitch leave me, right, I don't have no feelings. I got all the heart. I had a triple bypass. I had all the sympathy removed out of my heart. You know what I'm saying? So now this bitch is giving me money. So if a nigga leave me, you know, how you think I feel about that? It's like, I'm a whole different breed of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if a nigga was jello, I'm still. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, it ain't nothing that a nigga can say or a bitch can say that could do to me that I ain't seen already. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no level of competition than a nigga riding every day sweating your bitch, trying to break your bitch, man, take that money, because that's the only hustle we got. We didn't have no crack. The only crack we had was the crack between the bitch back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when that's how a nigga live, you know what I'm saying? You know the competition is severe. It's real. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my whole life be. So a lot of times, you know, these dudes be like, cat paws to me, you know what I mean? Be really soft, you know what I mean? They think they doing some slick shit, and I look at the shit like, man, that shit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was the Pimp of the Year. For a reason. That mean that I beat every nigga in the country. Internationally. So, you know what I'm saying? So any nigga that, you know, ever want to, you know, challenge me, he should know, man, that, you know, it's like I'm playing varsity and you junior varsity. You know what I mean? You like, who want to smoke? You on the junior varsity team. You need to catch up. Get out the mustard. Man, y'all got to get our likes up. Get them likes up. This is our very first episode, Ugly Money stream setup right here. This the first show? This is the very first show. You know what I'm saying? We popping shows off left and right. Number one. Hey, you just popped. You was the very first and number one. It's crazy. As soon as we started up, you came, so you helped set off. It's only right, HHF, Ugly Money. We collab so many different ways, so it's only right that as soon as we put the cameras on and got the stream up and going, you walk through the door. So you never know who's going to be. What we on? What's this? This right here, we live on Ugly Money TV. So get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. I need everybody out there. Free that like button. The like button is free. It do not cost you anything. We are live right now on YouTube. If I go to this, let me show you how we kicking it, player. Let me go to that. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. And what was my YouTube joint? Bam, Ugly Money, bam, and there it is, sir. That's us. That's us right there. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We really active in the community, man. TV, bro. Okay, salute to everybody in the. Okay, this is what they say. Speaking to the mics, they just broke in your car. Don't want to be 50 with the glasses because I can't look nobody in the eye. I can't hear him. Can I hear him? Is that clickbait? No, this ain't clickbait. It's really the ones. It's really them ones. I know you might think it's clickbait, but it's really the one. It's the real ones. Oh, they can't hear me? Now they can hear. They can hear you now. Okay. Salute. This is when we first went on. I'm just going back reading some of them that was in there. Ugly Money TV chat comment. Yeah, man. It's at least they tapping in no matter what they saying. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hey, man, but give your bitch some instructions, man. You can't get no pimp no instructions, man. You know what I'm saying? Some pivot right here. You got it. Hey, that y'all can put the comma behind the pivot, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you say you got to tell your bitch what to do. Can't tell a pimp what to do. Hey, man, tell your girlfriend, man. You can't go to the store with a motherfucking $1 and not bring the girl change back because she want her change. You know what I'm saying?
So look, Ken, I got a question for you then.
Talk to him.
So do you would you say you apply any of your pimp structure to your business structure?
Yeah, I wrote the book Pimpology, Jizzle. So
That's what
everything is pimping. You know what I mean? In every
Gotcha.
situation, there's a pimp and a hoe. You ain't never
you
either
ain't
not
lying
pimping
about
or
that. You ain't
hoeing
lying
at
about
some point. At some point, we're going to fall in some category. So, you know what I mean? The best thing, pimping ain't nothing but put it in my pocket. First ass left. You go to McDonald's, you order 2 beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, pickles on the sesame seed bun, they're going to give you the Big Mac.
Right.
But you ain't going to get the Big Mac into window 2, but they're going to make you pay at window 1 because it's first and last last. You know what I'm saying?
Great
The same
example.
thing with insurance. You know what I'm saying? You get some motherfucking insurance, you know what I'm saying? You could pay for life insurance, but you don't get the benefits till you die.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's first and last. So the job of any pimp or any person that's pimping a situation, MTV said pimp your ride. Remember that?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You had a
right.
cartoon called Little Pimp.
Right.
So anytime you pimping something, that just means you enhancing or you better it. You know what I'm saying? So the key to the game is to put value on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me in the Rolls Royce, you see me, wearing, the nice clothes and stuff, I was just putting value on myself. So I was just telling the bitch, hey, bitch, I got to meet on my Peter. The longer you stay, the longer you have to pay. If you think I'm handsome, pay my ransom. If you can't give me no assistance, keep your motherfucking distance. So that's the same thing with business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If can't nobody give you no assistance, if they ain't trying to support your business, keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? It's first and last. You know what I'm saying? You want this product I'm selling, you pay me
up
and
front.
then you get the product. You know what I'm saying? And then,
right.
if you think I'm handsome, pay my ransom. If you think I got a nice product, if you like my product, pay the price. So that's all it is. No matter what you look at, in every situation, we either pimping or hoeing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, when I was buying all them shoes for $1,000, the Murrays and
You was the hoe in the Murray
I,
stuff.
they was pimping me.
Yeah, facts.
I was a good hoe.
I get it. I get it.
But when they was coming in, they was dropping it like it's hot, and I was picking up his lot, and they was sucking to my pocket like a rocket. You know what I'm saying? Then finesse 2 times. You did not create that saying. All you gotta do is go back to pimp some hoes down.
What you doing?
Hey man, that's my saying. I know you're a homeboy from Memphis, but I'm the first one to coin that term, suck it to my pocket like a rocket.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? And
Salute
so
2 times.
I never say shout out.
No, I'm talking about booking 2 times, man. Yeah, we're gonna book them for the next year awards. I want to
For sure. I like what you have done so far. You said Milwaukee, man. How hard was it for you? I know Chicago's a big city, but you say coming from Milwaukee with it being a smaller city, smaller spot on the map. Did that help your game, or did you feel like, man, I had to leave to go to a bigger market to
I'm originally
increase
from
your...
Chicago, right?
Correct.
You got to remember my daddies and my uncles was players and pimps, so I grew up in the game. I ain't never not knew the game, so you know what I'm saying. My whole family is gang in
Related.
the game. Even on the gang side, my cousins, they big time folks up there in Chicago. One of them, Larry Hoover, right hand man. So you know what I'm saying. I got cousin vice lords. I got a lot of Bloods and Crip friends. So I to me, it was like to really give you my experience. How I look at Milwaukee when I went to the Fed.
Okay.
So when I went to the Feds, coming from Milwaukee, going from Milwaukee jail to the Feds, and meeting niggas from all over the world.
Right.
And me being sharper than all them niggas.
Yeah.
And niggas, that I thought was from New York was,
sharp or
the
whatever.
sharpest niggas
Right.
from Chicago, wherever, And I realized that all them niggas was looking up to me and respected my game and saying, damn, dude got flavor. Then that's when, it never dawned on me where a nigga was from no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Feds, you spending 3-4 years with niggas who's supposed to be from New York. They're supposed to have all this game, but then, you got niggas from Memphis and Milwaukee who really are the niggas that's game tight. Just be honest with you.
Right.
Memphis and Milwaukee niggas got a lot of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when just on the cars, the 3-car money, the tops, all that shit, because we from a small environment. Not meaning that we better than New York.
Right.
It's just when, if me and Jizzle live in Milwaukee, we bump into each other every day. So he know what I know. So where my father teaching me, I'm teaching Jizzle.
Yeah,
so we can't run game on each other. So we don't get airtight until we go somewhere else.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Then
right.
niggas say, oh, them niggas some players.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
So
it.
that's why, because we come from a small environment. But when you live in New York, you might live in the Bronx. This nigga might live in Harlem, and each one of them got a different. Like Harlem niggas, they hustle different than the niggas in the Bronx and from niggas from Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Queens niggas, those niggas, Peppy Mason and the nigga Supreme. These niggas
Legends.
were supposed to be notorious.
Street
you know what I'm
legends,
saying?
yeah.
But we would think a nigga from Harlem or Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the Harlem niggas, Bumpy Johnson and Frank Mathis, them niggas was selling a lot of heroin. You know what I'm saying? Frank Lucas, you know what I'm saying? So it's different things, you know. And then Brooklyn niggas, you know, they known for robbing niggas, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the Bronx is, you know, they known for what they do. You know, niggas in Staten Island do their thing. So, you know, but in Milwaukee, everybody know the same thing. It ain't,
same
you know,
shit, right,
you a killer, you a robber, you a pimp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you everything. You know what I'm saying? You sell crack, you sell heroin, you do whatever you got to do to survive because it's such a small environment.
So out of all the places, and the pimp done been around the world, you done took the game, the earth is our turf, like in real life. What is your favorite place? I would say where you made the most money, but I ain't even gonna attach the most where you collected the most fun. I'm gonna say out of all the places once you started traveling and going across the world with your game, what's somewhere you went that is like, you know what I'm saying, damn man, if I had a little vacation come home, a little second little spot, this somewhere I like to come kick it on the chill though.
Well, I came down to Atlanta in '95 to the Freaknik. When I came down there, I seen Too Short, Jermaine Dupri, Outkast. They was just in 112, no security or nothing.
Hanging out.
And, you know, I'm like, I'm tripping. I'm like, these niggas celebrities. And then, you know, I had like 20 bands on me, so I bought like all the Moet that you can buy.
Right.
And I invited them niggas over to fuck with me, and they came to fuck with me, and it was surprising again. Then, so Too Short, you know what I'm saying, me and him got real cool. He invited me to his house, you know, when he used to live in Gilbert Forest. And I went to his house, and I seen all these mansions and shit. I said, man, these police gonna get us. This is a white neighborhood. Too Short said, man, don't none but niggas live around here, man.
Yeah.
And I said, so
West
who live in that
Coast
house
nigga.
over there? He said, so-and-so live over there, and Tupac used to live over here, and the preacher, Clifton Dollar live over here, and Mr. Bradley live over here. And I'm like, God damn, man, I ain't seen nothing but mansions. And I seen black folks having it. Where I come from, you know, the most you can have is a nice house in the hood. Right. If you move out there with the white people, you're getting raided. You know what I mean? Because it's racist, right? And they're going to track your place and everything. You better not have no gun or no work. And, you know, coming from that block, you know,
niggas gonna have stuff like
I
that.
recently stopped being strapped.
Yeah,
you know, because I don't have to no more. But I used to be strapped. You know, I had one in my shoe, one in my weight vest, one under my bushes when I came in, one under my pillow because we was in that war zone.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So I seen black folks living good in Atlanta. Then I went to 112. I went to Magic City. I went to Pinups. I
What
went
year
to
was
Strokers.
this? What year
This
you
is
say?
like in 90s,
In the
95,
90s. Okay.
2000, you know, and 112. That's where all the celebrities to be. Everybody used to be in there. That shit just startled me, man, as a black man coming from a racist community like Milwaukee and Chicago, where it's segregated, and, you know, it's a lot of, you know, poverty, and a lot of black folks really doing bad.
Thriving and doing good out here.
And everybody got money. Like, so
Right.
I asked this one dude, one of my pimp friends, we riding on the blade and shit, we sweating holes and shit. I said, God damn, nigga. I said, where's the black neighborhoods at? He said, nigga, everywhere is a black neighborhood down here. And, you know, so I moved to Atlanta. But then I got to be honest. When I moved to Miami, I had this Benz. It was a convertible Benz. It was an SL55. I used to love that motherfucker, right?
I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, that
Shout out
motherfucker go
Florida.
fast. So-
Shout out
so-
Palm Beach, Miami.
So I went down Biscayne and Collins Avenue, and I just had to drop on that motherfucker, man. And I had to move down there, man. So, you know, I went and got
Nice vibes.
me a condo, you know, in the Trump, you know what I mean? And, you know, just, you know, I kind of, you know, lived down there. Then I got me a spot in Fort Lauderdale, you know, and I just loved Florida, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was a different vibe. I don't know, I just feel rich down there. Even though I wasn't rich, I felt rich. You know
what I think it is? The environment, you know, and that's what we had a segment on our other show, Trigger Alert, where we was talking about Florida and California. The environments, man, just how they look. It's a lot of violence and a lot of things happen to people in those places, but just based off of how it look, it's beautiful. You close by the water,
Man.
you seeing palm trees, the weather's nice, the women are nice, the views are nice. You know, so it's just the environment. If you come from them trenches, and you used to seeing
But did you hear what I said? I had a coupe.
I
had a convertible
Out
SL55. So in Milwaukee, when I'm driving the coupe, you know, the SL55, it's got to be a coupe.
Yeah.
So we very seldom, like in the winter or something like that, you rarely get a chance to drive. But in Florida, I'm down there in December.
Oh,
and
it's nice.
It's 80
It's
degrees.
cooler, yeah.
So I actually get a chance to enjoy a car that I really love.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's what I was. That was my main point that I was trying to make is that the weather is so marvelous and I mean like just driving up and down Collins Avenue in Biscayne and seeing them old white men and some old black men and some old Cubans driving on Rolls Royces, convertible Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
And this is motherfuckers who done made it in their life and they done did what they had to do. Now they just
cooling.
coasted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a experience. But then I moved to Dallas. I fuck with Dallas too, because Dallas got 3 million niggas.
Nah, you know what? We went to Dallas, not this last tour, the tour before last, man. And shout out my boy Jay. He put up to the hotel, showed us so much love. Dallas and just Texas as a whole, man, they still got that like that Southern hospitality is still real relevant. Like they show a lot of love and it's like it's a different energy. You know what I'm saying?
They kill us too,
No,
that,
it'll happen
the first 48.
No, listen, niggas got touched up out there. You know what I'm saying? The Houston show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff went down or whatever, but it get gangster. But you know what I'm saying? They show a lot of love, bro, from my experience.
Yeah, so I had a store. I had a business in Dallas too. I had a dispensary too, CBD dispensary. So I fuck with Dallas. Man, there's just so many cities. But I came back to Atlanta, and Atlanta been sweet. So like I said, Atlanta been my first choice.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be my last choice. I love Atlanta, man. I mean, it's like meeting you brothers and just meeting people, black excellence, and everybody working together and everybody striving for excellence, man.
Yeah,
It's just an amazing thing, especially for a guy at my age. I'm getting a lot older. It's more time, behind me than it is in front of me. So, I look at it a little different, what I mean, just to see, the culture moving the way it moves and me trying to be an impact on trying to change some of the disparities and change some of the business side of the game, teach our young people about cryptology, ASCAP, BMI, NFTs and NFCs and stuff like that. The metaverse, it's kind of like cool because a lot of the dudes that I came in the music game with, believe it or not, Pimp, they fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, like major artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't doing too well.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have good business.
They got the fame. They got the fame in the name, but they didn't get no change up out the game.
Man, hey, I could tell you a whole bunch of them, man.
Yeah.
That didn't come out right. But, thank God today y'all way more smarter than the brothers from the past.
You know what it is too? I think it's not even so much smarter. We are learning a lot from the things we seen beforehand that showed us like, damn, he was doing all this, he was doing all that, and that's all he had when such and such went down. So it's made us, a lot more aware and self-sufficient as streams of income, man. You know what? Let's get this merch moving. Let's get a couple shirts out here, some hats, some jackets, and put that online. Okay, let's go over here. We're going to throw parties and throw events that you can come and patronize and come see us at. Let's get online and stream, get some streams going and some different, you know what I mean? So having different revenues and revenue streams is always key to it. And we just learning from what we seen before us, you know what I'm saying? And what they go through, they kind of like taught us whether they know it or not. Just subliminally by us watching it, we ain't had no choice but to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we coming at it 9. Me, man, I've been in Atlanta for like a couple years myself, and I feel like it's been a good choice for me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been a lot of productive things.
Like my man Steve-O, him and I, we help artists, get liquor deals and cologne deals and rap snack deals and book deals, So we understand. That the new generation, as they morph into Celebrity Dome and they scale, it becomes more scalable.
Right.
We know that y'all is going to be more inclined to the business model that we present, which is an equity business model, which means that I teach artists how to get equity in companies as opposed to being, a poster boy for a company. Like that Power A right there, That's no different than Vitamin Water, where 50 Cent received $100 million. Beats by Dre, where Dre received $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
For headphones.
For headphones. So that's where we want to bring the artist to the business side. And me being a businessman, and like I said, me bringing my company up to a value of 15 million. You know, like I said, when they Google Pimp and Ken, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna reflect, you know, the value of our company. You know, like I said, if I wanted to sell my company right now, I can easily get maybe 20, 30 million. But you know, that's too early. You know, I want to show our brothers how to get 100 million, 200 million.
No, that's right.
You know, and the reason why what I'm saying is not crazy, Jizzle, is because Kanye just got billions from Adidas, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
know
It's
that
possible.
if you aim high, you're gonna get high.
It's
right?
possible because we see it.
Yeah. So why would I go for some peanuts? You know, when I know that I understand the game and I know I can get millions and millions and millions of dollars for my company. Like I said, can't nobody knock me because I already made the company a value of $15 million.
You know
and
what?
I'm on the block with y'all.
And this was crazy. This is what I want to ask you too, bro. You've been in the game all this time, man. How you still got love? What's your drive and still wanting to get up and get 10 toes in? Because, you know, a lot of niggas make a couple of dollars and get content and comfortable. I ain't judging that because, you know, different paths for different people. But you've been in this game, man, for so long. But you still waking up and you still got the drive to get in there, man.
9 kids and grandbabies. Well, I think
keep
it's eight kids and grandbabies, and all of them with their hands out. You know what I'm saying? You think, oh, it's over with. I'm good now. I done raised all of them. Here come the grandbabies, you know, granddaddy. You know, and you don't want to tell the babies no.
No, right.
So you know what I'm saying? What you do, you get out there. You say, man, let me get my
make
hustle
some
on.
shake.
So like, I'm 59. I'll be 60 on my birthday, right? So you know, the question is with all the HHF members, how the fuck you keep going? You know, I said, shit, y'all on that drawer, y'all on that motherfucker, that liquor. I ain't taking shit. I don't do no liquor. I don't do no pork. I don't do no greasy food. Because I don't do no sugar. I don't do nothing, man. So my body is in tune.
Right.
So y'all see me walking around the award show all day, you know, all night, and y'all see me at a club, and y'all was at y'all club the day before.
Yeah, before that. Yeah, we came and did a drop
my
right.
My body is actually, you know, a little bit more in tune because I don't have a lot of, you know, contaminants in my body.
Facts.
So that's one of the things that you got to do. You got to make sure you eat right. You got to make sure that you know, when you're young, it's okay to smoke and get your smoke on. But, you know, for me, you know what I'm saying? If I smoke weed, I'm going to eat. You know what I'm saying? Then eating create diabetes, and diabetes create amputation and, you know, all kind of stuff, blindness. So, you know, you try to cheat. You know, you cheat by not indulging. You know, so it's almost like a balance in life. It's a discipline, like being in the Army. You know, there's certain things you can't do in the Army. So I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't get high. I don't smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't try to fuck every bitch I see. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do a lot of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Physically and mentally bring you down. I don't let niggas stress me out.
Right.
I don't let no nigga live in my head rent free.
Right.
I'd be a damn fool if I drink that Gatorade and put some poison in and say, oh, it's gonna kill Jizzle. No, it's gonna kill me.
Right.
So, you know, forgiveness is a gift that I give to myself, not to niggas. So you can do some crazy shit to me and I'll forgive you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you don't stress me out. But if you walk in the room and when you walk in the room, you know what I'm saying, you owe me $100, I get mad as a bitch. You gonna be drinking, you gonna be hollering at bitches. You ain't thinking about that $100, but I'm mad as a motherfucker. So I'm gonna be stressful when I go home. I'm gonna argue with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna argue with my kids.
Shit ain't right.
Yeah, because you know that nigga done fucked up my opposite. So I don't let nothing affect me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no enemies. Anybody ever done anything to me or across me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no bad blood for them. You know what I mean? I don't even allow that. That'll keep you young too. You know what I'm saying? And go get regular checkups. You know, I went to the doctor yesterday. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. I got to go see the podiatrist. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got a little cut on my feet. You know what I'm saying? But I go see the doctor because, you know, I'm a lot older. I got to take care of myself. I get colonoscopies. I get prostate check. You know what I mean? I get my blood pressure check. You got to do all that shit when you know, get about 40.
Right.
Once you get about 40, you got to start kind of, you know, like backing up off on a lot of shit. But I smoke weed, you know. I drink before. I used to drink Hennessy, you know. Never smoked cigarettes.
Right.
You know, I did everything, you know, ran the streets.
So would you say health, family, and mental control would be what keep you in the game now?
Yeah, man. You know, family definitely. You know what I mean? Every day I wake up, think about how I'm gonna create generational wealth. You know, everybody know who Pimpin' Ken is. That's my legacy, right?
Right. Right.
Now I'm trying to create my dynasty. You know, fuck who know me. Fuck who know who Pimpin' Ken is. Fuck if I make another press appearance or if I be on another video. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna do to make sure that Ken Ivy the third, my grandson, you know, Supreme Ken Ivy the third, make sure that, you know, when he walk out the house 20 years from now, that, you know what I mean,
He
he's
got
owning
something. Right.
a portion of hip hop fraternity or whatever other companies that I decided to develop and build, right? And that's what it's about, dynasty, creating generational wealth, because we're going to die. We're going to die.
That's gonna happen.
It come,
And some of y'all gonna die before me. You know what I mean? So,
Let's
and
not.
I'm a lot older than y'all. I've seen a lot of y'all die this year. You know,
Nah, for
young
real.
people. So don't think that you ain't gonna die. But
Right.
the worst thing you can do is die and don't leave your children something, or don't leave your family something, or don't
Real
let your
shit.
history be a mystery. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
be a contributor to society, and that's what I wake up, you know, every morning thinking like, what can I do to better my brother, my fellow men, and my fellow woman.
Facts. See now, one thing. So we want to know. We done tapped into what you've been through. We tapped into what you got going on present in the current space. What are some of your near and future plans that, like you say, might not be HHF, but other business ventures and things that you have coming up that you might not have started, but what's next for Pimpin' Ken?
Well, you know, I signed Boosie, signed Ice-T, about to sign Jack Harlow. So I want to sign a lot of artists to book deals. And the reason
Okay,
why,
hold on. Not to cut you off, Pimpin'. Not to cut you off. That's something I was interested in. Somebody was spitting me. We was chopping it up, and they was like, you know, maybe you could make your life into like a book or a story. It might be a testimony for somebody or something inspirational. Let me do a question like this then, because you said that for somebody who wants to get into the book industry, they don't have any contacts. They green to the game of that game anyway. What's the best way to go about if I wake up in this morning, or Jizzle wake up and say, man, I want to write a book? How will we go about
okay,
doing that?
trying to get a book deal from a publishing company is like trying to throw a rock at a moon. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard.
Rare.
Because, you know, they want people who got impressions of social media, right? Mega trends. But, you know, my first deal was with a major company. You know, I got $250,000 from Simon & Schuster. But, you know, on my second deal, they offered me the same amount of money. I refused it. So I did self-publishing. I went to lulu.com. So lulu.com, you can upload your book, you can do everything, and they got people there that help you edit it and everything. So I went to them at the advice of my publisher, because he said, Ken, you want to make more money? So I went to lulu.com, and I signed up, and they put my book everywhere overnight. You know what I'm saying? And they call it a world thing. So I called up Nick Cannon, I called up E40, I called up Snoop, Ice-T, and one more, Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, and some other major artists. And I asked them, can they post up my book on their pages? They did. I sold, the books was $20 a piece. I sold 5,000 books that day. I made 100,000.
In one day.
In one day. So, you know, every time y'all see me post, I always put, go get my book.
Right.
So since then, you know, I done made millions independent off of my own book, because I put my book on Audible. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is mobile now. So everybody got a phone. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, if a person got a phone, they ain't got to get in the car and go to Barnes and Nobles.
Right.
They ain't got to go to Books A Million. So I just mastered that game, and that's how I was able to, you know, keep my money. Like, say, for instance, now, hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all want to get my new book? Go to audible.com, type in the name Pimpin' Ken. My one book is called The Art of Human Chess. The other book is called Pimpology. Now, I just told that to people that's online now.
Right.
If they decide to go and get it, then, you know, if I get 100 people, you know, times 20, you know, I just made 2 bands, you know, just sitting here talking to you. So imagine how many platforms I done been on, Big Facts, Drink Champs, where I talked about my book. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting money directly from direct to consumer.
So what I got from that was basically, don't really stress on trying to find a publisher. Put it on apps and upload it on things such called, what's the name?
Lulu.com.
Lulu.com.
Or ACX.com. That's where you get your audio on.
You know, so go straight to distribution independently, somewhat like music or whatever.
That's
how you
because
would do your
music
distro
is
kit.
different from music, right? Because so the reason why I went straight to distribution because I don't have a record label pushing me on radio. You can't push a book on radio. You can't push a book in club. So the money is a lot different. You know what I mean? So, but the way they cut the money is the same. They still gonna cut your motherfucking throat. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hit you with all type of costs. So if you're a real player, you're a boss, you wanna get the money directly. You know what I'm saying? You might not, like I said, I made more money. I still don't receive some royalties from my other book. And that book sold millions. You know what I'm saying? I made more money independently than I could ever make, with the system.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? In some cases, now, if you're doing music, you may have a different model because you might need a machine to help you to take your music to the next level. You might need Atlantic Records, you know what I'm saying? It's just that you got to make sure that you got enough leverage and you cause enough noise on YouTube's and in social media where they're going to give you a joint venture and not a 360. Because 360 is not a good deal. I don't care what nobody tell you.
Taking money out of every pocket in your pants, goddamn it.
Yeah, man. 360. If you put them shoes out, them motherfuckers sell $1 billion, and you with a company, you gotta give them half of that shoe money.
Right.
That ain't the good deal to do. And
Right.
so I kind of like, I preach that. But then for somebody like Boosie, somebody like Ice-T, it'd be better if they went with a major because they're not for to do what I did. They're not for to get on the internet and promote it every day like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna want that push.
Yeah. So to have that merchandise out there and to be able to get on The View and late night, as a promotional run, that's a good way for them to promote the other shit they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's a good deal for me because I turn every book into a documentary, and I get 15%. You see what I'm saying? Of every book. So if I do 100 books at 100,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make just as much money as the artist because I'm getting that much. But my game is I got to keep signing them. So it's a good thing for me to sign somebody, but it's not a good thing for me to have be signed. Because I'm not gonna make as much money. But somebody like Boosie, it kind of fits his narrative because it helps the other multiple things that he got going on, his liquor and so on and so forth. And then, like y'all know, when he did the book deal, we was on everything. We was on Beehive, Drink Champs, 85 South. I was right there with him.
Right.
So that's a good strategy. And it makes sense for Barack Obama to make a book because they're going to give him $20 million up front.
Off the dribble.
You know what I'm saying? But the book company going to make millions. So you got to look at it, on the business side, what is the best model for you? My second book, now my third book, because I'm becoming increasingly more busy and I got a lot more going on, I got some big shit popping, I may go with a publisher, because I don't have the time to market it, but I know that my marketability is up there where they'll probably, help me. But I will push it too, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't get near as much money. It'd just be easier for them to handle it for me. But it depends on your, your status in life and, where you at.
To say, you probably at a point now where that's the only reason it's okay to go ahead and decide to do the publishing.
Yeah.
Publisher because,
I'll give you an example, right? Yeah. If you sold, say 3 million copies of your album, and you had 30 million followers on Instagram, I would encourage you to do a book deal because it would make sense to you because you got an avenue to market it and promote it, but you don't have the time to actually promote it. So Boosie, at the time we had the deal, had 9 million followers. So if we would have got 100,000 people to buy his book at $20 a pop, what you talking about? You talking about 2-3 million? That's about 2 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's 2 million. So if I get him a deal for $500,000, you know what I'm saying? He's already, overperforming.
I see, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he got an avenue, but if I said, Jizzle, come on, do a book now, and you know what I'm saying? You only got 10,000 followers, and you ain't got no music on the radio and you ain't got nothing popping on social media, then it wouldn't be popular for the company. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
Even though your book might be the way better than anybody out here. You probably got a cold story. It just financially wouldn't make sense to the company.
Come down to the business.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So where my game come in at is that I can sign people who already got motion.
Right.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense for me and you to, if they said 10,000, well, we give just $1,000. What I'm gonna do? $150?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be no money for me.
Yeah.
Although I love you and you my dude, and I want to see you win, and I want to get you a deal. You know, financially, it don't make sense. Let's just wait till you blow a little, do a little work, put a little work in, and just come back and bounce on these folks' ass and get us some cash.
Right. So that for the future, we could just be on the lookout now for new books and new people that you assign in to get.
Yeah, and documentaries.
And documentaries.
And the radio and the magazine and artists. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be working with we're gonna be working with artists. You know, we expect to have a platinum artist by next year.
That's what's
you know, because we have the budget to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking for we got several artists at the hip hop fraternity, but we ain't just focusing on the hip hop fraternity. If Ugly Money said, man, Jizzle ready, and you ready, or Moody ready, or China ready, you know what I'm saying? We'll fuck with whoever ready.
Ready, right.
So it ain't just hip hop fraternity, because we got motherfuckers in hip hop fraternity that ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't make their meetings on time. Yeah. It's a lot of shit they do that's game sloppy, you know what I'm saying? And game impaired, you know what I'm saying? But when you fucking with bosses and real players, you got to have your game tight. Because you know what I'm saying? A nigga running there, man, and get you $3-4 million, man, you got to be a $3-4 million nigga. You got to know how to play behind that money, you know what I'm saying? And if you not, then ain't no nigga gonna go in there, man, and you don't make, it's like I tell niggas, like I told niggas at the war show, nigga, I don't give a fuck what we did in practice, nigga. Fuck practice, nigga. How you niggas gonna show up when we trying to get the championship?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was supposed to win the championship that night. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all not gonna play and y'all scared to shoot the ball, give me the ball. That's why I hogged the ball that night, and I did everything. I said, I'm gonna be the janitor. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna serve food, serve niggas liquors. I'm doing everything because I want the championship. So if every nigga hungry, everybody moving on the same motherfucking plateau, guess what?
It's gonna happen.
When we win a motherfucking ring, when we win the championship, everybody get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Not just me. Everybody get a ring. So you know what I mean? That's the kind of niggas I'm looking for. I'm looking for niggas that's, ready to get this shit in blood, man, that's hungry like the werewolf of London. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got blood coming from his veins. He's so far, he biting his own teeth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If nigga ain't like that, then, they of no use to me. Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen what we did with Hip Hop Fraternity, man. We built a massive organization, man. We all over the country. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got to be ready for prime time. We got some niggas in the movement that's ready, but some niggas, you know what I'm saying, they ain't the sharpest pencil in the pencil sharpener. You know what I'm saying? Niggas slow motion like the bottom of the ocean, man. And, I'm on their ass, and I'm getting on them, and I'm letting them know, look, man, if y'all want to compete with Ugly Money, y'all want to compete with Authentic Empire, y'all want to compete with CMG, y'all got to, like when y'all perform, man, you can see the energy, you can see y'all been working, y'all been practicing, y'all organized. Yeah. And that's why I tell everybody, man, y'all a good example of what artists should be like, and then y'all support each other. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of support at the hip hop fraternity, don't get me wrong. We got a good squad of, Murder Man, H2O, Pluto, Ditto, you know what I'm saying, Ramella, Cash, Supreme, shit, man, I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Shine, Trill Wheel, Knox Bond, my son.
Not to interrupt, but one of your artists actually left a license, too. Got to get it to you.
Okay, get it to me.
Yeah, no idea.
I said you like my son too, huh? You said you want to work on him. Yeah,
man. Hey, he got something though. He just like what you saying that y'all see in us. Like it's like he definitely got something. Like I see his words together. He feel he got the rapper look, and I can tell he feel like one.
Into the mic, like, Jizzle.
I'm right this.
No, right on top of it. You talking into the logo right now.
Well, why they when Nietzsche left out, he said, hey, right
talk
there.
To the logo. No. He say on the side with the logo. The logo
I've been talking right here, nigga.
I know what I know. That's what I look down just now. I say, nah, why the nigga ain't talking in the mic?
Right here.
Nah, he said, don't talk on that side, the side that got the logo. Flip it around, look on the other side. See, Ain't no.
So just talk on this side.
That-
See.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Gotta be specific with the non-miffin
I
baby.
was wondering. I say, why this nigga
He
talking
pointed at the
down?
logo. I'm like, okay, that's what
This
I'm
nigga
talking
talking
at.
in the
Okay, I
logo.
got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, definitely. Yeah, he got something, and I do like what he got going on. So yeah, I told him to tap in with me, or you can.
Yeah.
Tell him
He
how
been
that-
rapping
you know
since
what
he
I'm
was a
saying?
kid, man. You know, my son.
I said,
You know, he from the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, so he rode with me all since he was a baby. You know what I mean? And he been in every state. You know what I mean? So he's a young player. You know, his
Yeah.
mama's side. You know, his uncles. You know, Chug and you know all his cousins and shit. Tribe. They all players. So you know he
Yeah.
come from the game.
Right.
He actually, he been through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He from that shit. You know, and he with all them that young nigga shit. So. You know, a lot of shit he say is real. That's why he come across so 100. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's about that life. But you know, I tell him all the time. I say, man, listen. You know, I know you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
man, it's way more gravy on this side, man. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, for real.
You know, you might get 100 of them things in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you gonna lose 60 of them. You know what I mean? Niggas just bullshitting and motherfuckers, you know, not paying you back. You know what I mean? And you know, you gonna owe the plug and all that shit, man. You know, it'd be better off just to do one hit song, get you 30 million.
Right, and get out the way.
I tell all my young niggas that because they on the type timing where, you know, we all came from it, so we know that it feel good while you doing it. You know what I'm saying? So they stuck in the mode right now by still being young. They stuck in the mode where it feeling good right now. And like you say, it's working.
Hey
and
man,
then it's not working,
pimping still feel good, but I ain't finna go out there and pimp.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
know?
like you say, it's gonna take for them to realize that even though the other avenue probably ain't as quick though, if you got the right thing to do it though, you can make it happen and still make the same.
So
money.
wait a minute, pimping.
You know
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute, pimping. If you telling me right now, if you had a real solid
Then we ain't gonna
staff,
skip
hold on,
that. We ain't gonna skip
we ain't
that.
gonna skip that because we know he ready to goddamn collect it and respect
Ah.
it. So if you had a real, I'm talking about a real, know what I mean, and she trying to goddamn tap in and adjust to your program right now in the new era. You still like, nah. She's like, man, I got me and my friend, Pimpin' Ken, we just need a little guidance. How you coming?
You know Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yes, sir.
What's his record?
50-0.
He 50-0, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, I beat his record. I'm about 1,000 over turning bitches down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what we doing?
Hey, man, I tell bitch, you do not qualify. Bitch, I'm not getting caught up in no human trafficking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, they
And
changed the pimping. They
they
changed
ain't pimping
the
this human
pimping.
trafficking. I said,
Yeah,
I
they
cannot.
did.
I said, I'm almost 60 years old, bitch. One day is a life sentence for me. I go to jail, I'm calling mom, I got life. When you
Yeah.
get out tomorrow,
Yeah.
she was like, you ain't got life, you'll be all right. No, mama, one day is life to a player.
Yeah, it's
So
yeah.
jail ain't
Yeah.
no place for no player, man. I ain't trying to go no jail. You know, niggas be, man, here, man, I got 10 of them things, man. I got this. And niggas always trying to give me work. I be like, man, I'm cool, you know.
Yeah, I ain't on that right
Niggas,
now.
you know, nigga get into it with me, man. My little niggas be like, man, I'm finna burning right now. No, man, no, please, not on my name.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I'm like the square of the squares. I'm the hip square. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to see no nigga die. I ain't trying to sell no pussy. I ain't trying to sell no dope. I ain't trying to do nothing illegal. You
Right,
understand
right,
me? But
right,
if you
right,
got
right.
some legal game and some legal business, hey, man, knock on my door, man.
Right,
And that's
right,
my
right.
new hoe. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Legal business.
That's right. That's what's up, man. Tell them, Ken, how can they get to you on your socials or follow you any way they want to reach out? Let them know so they can know how to get in touch with
Oh
you.
man, you can reach me at realpimpken_ on Instagram, realpimpken on Snapchat, Ken Ivy /Pimpin' Ken on Facebook, or you can go to thehiphopfraternity.com and just type in, you know, sign up and you can correspond. We got a social media, our own social media. So anybody that want to get in contact with me, go to thehiphopfraternity.com, THE hiphopfraternity.com. Sign up, and then you can see all the names. You can search. You know, you can leave your music on there. You can leave posters, videos, whatever. Everything you can do on IG, you can do on thehiphopfraternity.com, and that's why I prefer everybody to fuck with me on.
Okay.
Cool.
So we want y'all to make sure y'all tap in with Pimpy Ken. We ain't gonna hold you too much long. We know you got your.
And you know I don't do this for nobody.
This was a pop up, man.
Without my suit. I ain't got my suit on.
Hey, this was a
I
pop up,
got my haircut.
man.
I got my mask on,
We
man.
appreciate.
I ain't got my glasses,
Listen,
so y'all call me in rare form.
Man, we appreciate you, and you came and gave us some
That's
undeniable,
some real nigga shit right here.
Authentic,
undeniable games. So you know what I mean. Thank you for pushing up on our program, being the
Yeah,
very
I came
first,
to bring Nietzsche his trophy, and then he just
and
said,
you walked
man,
right on in it, man.
You know, Nietzsche, he forced me. He said, "Come on in, man." I couldn't tell him no.
Right.
Let me see that, man. Yeah.
So salute to the HHF, man. Personally
Yeah,
delivered
man.
by Pimpin' Ken. You know what I mean. So
They got Ugly Money, HHF, and making it big.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
Indie Labor Award of the Year. Ugly Money, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a fact.
y'all got the best label in the city right now, according to the
I
trophy.
I appreciate you, brother. We've been working so hard, man, and salute to y'all because, like I say,
They said, why you give it to HHF? We ain't got the best label yet.
They had to put it in.
Y'all ain't doing enough to make me the CEO of the year, man. Y'all got to give me a hit. You know what I'm saying? I need some fucking the Murder Man and H2O. They on their way.
Yeah,
And
salute to Murder Man.
Ditto,
I peeped his
and
performance
Romello
before. Salute to
and
him.
Baby Mob, Too Cocky. You know what I'm saying? We got some motherfucking heat coming. One of them little niggas gonna give me a hit, and we're gonna take that shit to the motherfucking stratosphere. Trill Wheel, my nigga Shine out of Alabama, man, Mobile, he coming with the heat. I don't know, man. Shit, you know, we got a few motherfuckers.
Somebody
we might have
coming
a trophy
with
next year.
Somebody coming with it though. Yeah, y'all working and putting it out over there, so somebody gonna come
They got
with
good
it.
guidance, man.
Yeah,
they
that's
gonna
a
get
fact.
Them.
That's a fact. As long as you leading them the way you leading it, man, it's gonna
Well,
go where
man,
it's
you
supposed
know,
to go.
man, shit, I can lead motherfuckers to the water, but I
But
can't
they
make
gotta
them drink.
Yeah, man,
But hey, but I will
Sit
make a
down with
motherfucker
us,
thirsty
homie,
though. Hey, I will make a motherfucker thirsty because I'm gonna drink.
For sure.
So he's gonna be like, damn, man, I need someone you got. Okay, motherfucker, drink the water. If you're thirsty, drink, nigga. You know,
Right.
stay thirsty and get your money. And whatever the mind believe and conceive, the mind can achieve. A winner never quit, and a quitter never win.
Right.
You did what I'm saying? And a man who failed to plan must be planning to fail.
That's real game.
Yeah.
Appreciate you pushing up with us, man. Thank you so much, goddamn. You know what I mean? It's love every time. Anything you need from us, you always know is one phone call away, and we make it shake with no pressure.
Hey man, you
Every
know,
time.
man, I love y'all,
Every
man.
time.
You know,
Every time,
Jizzle, my man. I
Yeah.
like when he do that Red Fox. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
That's my
he killed it.
favorite.
Hey, Jizzle definitely went
Hey, when I
hands
first,
down,
when I
man.
first seen them did that shit, man, because that was my father. See, my father's favorite show was Red Fox,
Sam the Sun.
Sanford Sun. So
Yeah,
I used
I
to
like
hear
that
that music all day. So I'm sitting up in there, and you start performing that shit. I looked up. I said, "Damn." I said, "That's my daddy's favorite song."
Right.
And you know, ever since then, man, every time he performing, man, just like it does stuff to me, man. I'm like, man, bring me back to Pops, man.
Yeah,
May
that's
rest
what's
in
up.
peace.
That's what's up. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. That's what's up,
R.I.P.
bro. Uh-huh. All right, yeah, man. You know how we
Y'all
do.
got some water, man?
Yeah,
Cold
yeah.
water?
Just bring him on through there. Let him get a water.
Hey, for
Just don't get
everybody-
lost. Don't
for
get
ev-
lost, sir.
And for everybody who don't know, while I take this run, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, if you haven't done it yet, y'all can also follow me. You know what I'm saying? Follow my guy Biz. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow Pimpin' Ken.
Yeah.
But DeeJizzle _. Actually, I thought it was a double. That's my fault.
It's a
D
triple.
Jizzle, man. Once you type it in, it should pop up. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get this motion going. You hear me? This
in
is the
real
Ugly
life.
Money TV show. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, Sirski. Know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna have
that's
I'm gonna
cold.
see if I can have is Yell out there? Call Yell in here. We gonna just rotate it, man. Bring Yell in here. Let's do it. We streaming live in here, man, and we just having fun and kicking game, official game. You know what I'm talking about? And first special guest on this setup, man. You know what I mean? That's the God works in mysterious ways, man. He just brought the OG. He walked through it like it was a setup. If we would have organized it, it couldn't have been planned even that
I'd been
day.
late.
You feel what I'm
Traffic
saying?
would've been out
If we would have organized it,
guess
bro.
what? We doing the show with Miss Taylor, and the show is right down the street. So
Tonight?
I called. No, it's Memorial Weekend.
Okay.
So I called Ugly Money, Nietzsche, and he said, man, I'm here at the office. And I said, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I'm dressed like this is because I only got up to see the venue that she was showing me. I wasn't even plan on coming outside today. So
Nah, we caught you. We caught you on the run, on an errand run, man, and we glad you came because you definitely a staple in the game and the community. You know what I'm saying? Real legendary shit been going on, doing your thing for a minute, man. So we always open the doors and whatever you got to promote and whatever you pushing from different products at a time. It's always a platform you can come and get your shit off and let people know what you got going on and all that good type of game. You know what I mean?
yeah, man, we definitely gonna put some millions in the game next year.
Facts.
We're gonna definitely sign a lot of artists, man. We're gonna put a lot of shit into the game. We're gonna change a lot of the ways. We're gonna fuck the culture up and disrupt this shit. And a lot of motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, that's how you do it. Because me being a nigga from the streets and experiencing with the pimping, I know a pimp when I see one. And the record labels ain't nothing but a bunch of pimps, man.
That's all it is,
So
brother.
when they come to me, man, I be like, man, get out of here with that pimping.
That game, that's a game I've been running the game for however long, and now you come to me with the game I used to run on them.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, it's crazy.
with that drag, man, talking about some, I'm gonna make you a superstar. I'm already a superstar. What you gonna do? You gonna exploit my stardom,
Right.
and you gonna feed your children. They gonna go to the Harvards and the Yale and the Printons and Columbia Universities and the Georgia Techs, and we gonna be, my children gonna be in the cycle, in and out of penitentiary.
Right.
So we gonna change all that, man. This year, we changing all that.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna have good deals. Everybody gonna have wisdom and understanding about the music industry. Labels gonna have respect for independent labels. They're gonna give everybody their fair share because we're gonna disrupt the market and we're gonna make them do the right shit.
Yeah, you know what? Bringing something new and innovative to the game is what we focus on doing, and that's what we're doing now. So, you know what I mean? You'll definitely see more from HHF in the near future. Definitely see more from Ugly Money, of course. And today we just hanging and chilling, man. I'm going to be in here for a couple hours. I got whoever's in the building. I just had Pimpin' Ken come through.
Be on the TV all night?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do this. It's 6 now. I'll probably be on here till about 8 or 9 o'clock or so. And the way we do it is the same way how you just came in. The people that come in the building on a day, on some of the day, we just have them come on right on in just like that. And you know what I'm saying? Because we be having so much little shit going on. So it's good. We just keep this shit running. Whoever coming in through here, we just, you know what I mean? We got artists from the team. We got special guests such as yourself. We got all type of, industry, whatever. So yeah, we doing something new. Right now we got the Ugly Money Podcast, of course. The Ugly Money Podcast.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one right there. You was on that one. Appreciate you. Yeah, you brought your brother with you. I was here that day. You had your brother with you. And and then we just started another new one. It's called Trigger Alert. That's the one with us and the young ladies on it. Discussing relationship topics and current events and stuff like that there with the ladies. We do that in Event Center. And today, this is the third one we got now where we just gonna have this motherfucker running. We just gonna have it be running in here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be as set up and organized and all that stuff how we got them, but we just gonna have this room up and going. So whoever, whatever, when they come through here, because we be having so much shit going on, ain't no telling. So we gonna start documenting the process so that people can see. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still confused if this shit real. It's like this shit is just, because a lot of people don't travel and come out here and really touch the streets and see what's going on. But niggas still, trying to figure out if this shit is real. Nah, nigga, this shit is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we about to show them so they can see like this is, because they think it's a magic trick, pimping. They think we do something magic. Nah, niggas put that work in. Nigga get up every day, put it in. That's how we get further and grow by getting up every day, putting the work in. Yeah, let me get one. Yell out there?
Yeah, he's talking about the bottle or something. He said he was waiting on you for that bottle.
Oh, man. Yeah. Right here? Okay. Hey, Yellow.
We good, baby?
Yeah, we good, Pimp. You good.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. We about to go to the next. No, just you talk to him for a second. Let me go get the bottle real quick.
Okay.
He said he's gonna come in because he in the podcast room right now.
Okay.
Hey,
My nigga
yeah,
Jizzle,
Serge,
what's up?
hey. It's crazy. I was just talking about you earlier to my lady. Yeah, because I was like, I wonder what I was like, because when I hear fraternity, I think of like, the college stuff with the frats and all this. I was like, I wonder is that how he got it set up? Like, is everybody is like even it's a music brotherhood, and then you came right in here and said them exact
Yeah, we
words.
all
Like it's a
family.
brotherhood.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? We a
yeah.
brotherhood. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
same level. Ain't no bosses. All us bosses. You know what I'm saying? And people got
Yeah.
their own lifestyle. You could be hip hop fraternity and ugly money. You could be hip hop fraternity and CMG. So we don't have. It's just we all agree that we gonna, be a brotherhood. And we're
Yeah.
gonna support one another. That's all it is. Ain't nothing magical or nothing like that. It's just us supporting each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and everybody. Uh, if we all us come together in numbers of strength, if you got one
Most
pencil,
definitely.
it's easy to break it. But if you got 1,000 pencils, it's gonna be hard to break. And if we supporting each other, uploading each other
Mm-hmm.
videos, and doing the stuff we supposed to do, there's no way we can lose.
True. I'm like you, man. I came out here to Atlanta, and I was like, it was just different. Like it probably been going on, of course, probably over the last I ain't no telling how many years. But as far as me just coming from Memphis to out here, because I came May of last year,
Yeah, so
and it's like,
you was in the war zone.
yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was happy to go, boy.
Yeah, man. Listen,
They
man.
call me every day about something. I'm like, man,
I used to be on Lamar, on Brooks Road,
Ah.
Elvis Presley, South Orange Mound,
you gotta be on
over
those.
there,
if
Pressure
you
World, you know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Me, Ruben Wingstop, I've been all over that
Yeah.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I ain't been in Whitehaven,
my
Popular,
still
all
going
that
too,
shit,
boy.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I had bitches that lived in Memphis. A lot of my pimp partners from Memphis. My man Valentino, my man T-Rex, a lot of, giants come up out there. Goldie, McDowell, Burroughs. I know a lot of Memphis players.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get you one
Double
day,
D.
man. Go have a bite to eat or something, so we can talk about some of this stuff, man.
Yeah,
I
you
like
got
to
my
hear
number?
stuff
Take
about
my
that.
number
Yeah,
down.
I think I still got you.
Yeah, 404.
Make sure. Damn. No.
Yeah.
Is that for who?
404.
Unless you want everybody. Is he still on there? Yeah, we still here. What we doing? No, maybe, baby. DJs are in the building, pimping kids.
Shit, man, I don't
Get
give a fuck
on
who
up
called
out
me,
here.
man. I put my number everywhere. What?
Some people be a little touchy about their number, you know.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Hey, that's how you beat the feds. If everybody got your number, then they can't say that you knew what was up, man. That fool called me from public service, man. I don't know that nigga. My number everywhere.
Oh yeah,
So
So if everybody's still tuned, if we still live, I'm gonna take me, you know what I'm saying, a brief intermission. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna take
I'm
a
outta
second
here
to,
too.
yeah, Pimpy Ken, he finna get ready to leave. I'm finna walk my guy out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can take a second if you want to, roll up, smoke, drink, eat something real quick. Give me about 5-10 minutes. We're gonna pop right back in. We got Yellow Boy going wild in the building. He about to come in here and chop it up, talk about, you know what I'm saying, everything that's going on with this ugly money business. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ugly Money TV show. Once again, D Jizzle. Hola! I'll be right back. You hear me?
our very first stream. Y'all need to get them likes up too. I just went and looked at them likes. It was nobody on that like, and I'm not going to say nobody, but I'm saying we got a lot of motion going on. Our very first guest was Pimpin' Ken, y'all. We gave you Pimpin' Ken. You never... Okay. We never expected that one to happen because you never know who's going to walk into the building. Now look who just walked in to the building. Listen. Right now, we just starting off. This is our very first show. Get my likes together. Y'all gonna make me stress the like button because y'all playing with my like button and I'm not feeling that. Get the likes up. We are not charging for likes today. Likes are free. You can hit the like button. We not tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Subscribe to the program. Right now, I got another special guest. I got the biggest just walked into the building, Mr. Gone Wild himself, the great Yellow Boy Gone Wild. What are we doing? I
hear they tripping on the likes, man. Get the
Come on,
likes up.
get
We
the
trying to go
likes
wild.
up.
We got some things to talk about.
I like that merch you got on,
sir.
we
You
just
got
getting a little
on spicy.
Yellow Boy merch.
You know, it's summertime.
Right now, we got merch out right now. Coach is in the building. Salute to the coach. She's in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, Yellow, we're going to start off by doing some current events and news because we do that too.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we doing.
Right now, we're talking about YSL and YFN. Okay, so now, you know, Thugger's trial is coming up, or at this point, we don't know when it's coming. It's just, I don't even think they picked the jury yet.
They showed him something, he was smiling.
Yeah,
he was smiling. So, you know, when you say nigga with that, you're like, okay.
He had to look. Yeah, he had to look. He didn't look stressed at all.
He had the nice little smiles, you know what I mean? So,
I want to say somebody from YSL actually got a bond. The first one out of the whole clique got a bond. I think it was $650,000. I forgot buddy's name. I'm not on my reporter shit, but yeah, it was one of them niggas got a bond. So I mean, that's got to be a good sign because if one of them, if niggas start getting bonds, you know what I'm saying? Thugger might be able to come to the crib and kick it for a little piece or whatever. We really don't know. Right now, YFN, as far as Lucci looked like he just chilling. I seen Lucci drinking a cup of drink the other day on that motherfucker. You know, I seen this nigga in his cell. Nigga had his blues on, making him some drink, you know, so look like Lucci like, man, I'm gonna be here for a while. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm adjusting to the climax. Right? Yeah, it's like, hey man, look, I'm probably gonna be sitting down for a little bit because I don't think he goes to trial until your boydom shit over. I seen them say like once his trial is over, then they're gonna do, I guess, Lucci trial. They're not gonna be doing them at the same time. And Thugger shit is going right now. So
right now. And
Thugger shit is probably gonna last every bit of a year, 9 months to a year type shit. So I think Lucci, he's been locked up probably for like a year and a half, 2 years now. I think he knows he's going to have to sit at least bare minimum another year and a half, 2 years while they get that trial out the way before he go. So he look like he just on some shit now like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, you know, at about a good 6 months, like the first 6 months you worried, you know what I mean? You worry about how you going to get home, how... After that 6 months mark, not to say comfortable, but it's like, okay, this is my home. So
I'm home.
It's like at the 6 months, it's like, it is what it is. This where I might be at for a couple more years, for a couple more months.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get comfortable. Then, you know what I mean? You see niggas put that weight on, niggas start finally eating the real hookups and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it take a nigga a little minute because coming from millions of dollars to going in that shit, it's going to take you some time to, you know what I mean? The difference. So, you know what I mean? It just takes some
and shit,
time.
He different too because niggas was actually trying to kill him. Niggas was actually trying to kill Lucci in this motherfucker.
For sure.
You know, I think for him, it's a little bit different, you know, than any of us getting locked up. Because I know with having that name, you know, and that's fame in jail, that's damn near.
Oh yeah, that's nigga
you
money
know,
on your head.
Yeah, feel me? So and unfortunately, even once you go, you gonna have to. if that's what you was portraying, you was living, or
oh yeah, you're gonna have to show that.
You gonna have to, you know.
Somebody is going to try to test your chin.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah,
at some point.
It's but from what I'm seeing, to be honest, what I'm seeing, you know, Lucci, he been standing 10 toes down because they wanted him to testify and do all type of shit. He been like, fuck it. Then I seen niggas in there. I mean, tying up YSL members. It was the last shit I seen was a YSL member was tied up. I think it was from them YFN niggas. I could be wrong, but this nigga was tied up. I'm talking about literally, like hog tied. Like
I was about to say, you talking about hard tied?
Bruh, the nigga had his shit like he was tied the fuck up on the ground with a motherfucking I say like a half a roll of toilet paper stuffed in his motherfucking mouth. You hear me? And the nigga hit him one time or kicked him or some shit, and then the nigga, I think he had like I want to say it was on his forearm or some shit like that. He got a YSL tattoo.
Yeah.
The nigga was with the knife, like scraping.
Oh God, like a tattoo, taking that bitch off.
Yeah, nigga, like the nigga telling that nigga, don't move, nigga. You wasn't worried about that when you was sliding and all this other shit. Yeah, it looked like inside the jailhouse right now, YFN is standing on business.
Yeah, for sure.
I could be wrong, but from what I'm looking at, I don't know. You know, I'm only seeing with the same shit we seeing. Yeah, I don't know nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no inside sources. I didn't hear anything or seen any new shit. But, you know what I'm saying? You might want to slide over just a little bit, Jizzle. Pull your chair probably over or to catch the end. Yeah, you good. Boom. So, and you got your mic too. Yeah, boom. So, from what it looks like YFN is standing on a whole lot of business in the jailhouse right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is putting hands and feet and belt the ass on niggas.
You gotta understand, Lucci is looking at it like, nigga, when I come home, and not even when I come home, I still got niggas that's YFN that's repping and screaming this shit on the streets right now. So in his mind is like, I can't go out bad like that knowing this nigga still screaming this shit on the outside. You feel me saying? Yeah. He ain't have as many niggas under him as that was the YSL as far as in the industry. It's a lot of YFN niggas that claim, but I'm talking as far as rappers
Rapping
and shit.
tip,
it ain't really too much money that he had like Thug. So nigga, you got to stand on those 10 because if you fold, nigga, your whole career, the whole YFN is over with.
So do you think all right, here's a good question then. Do you think Thug can claim YSL after all of this telling, after all of this? Y'all get my likes up, by the way, too.
Yeah,
get my likes up.
What are we doing?
My likes up. We in here giving y'all good vibes, entertainment.
We need some likes.
All that good shit. It's important to get the likes up to keep.
We need to get
to
30. I need 30 on right now.
Keep the stream and the algorithm. But do you think that Thugger can claim YSL when he comes home, or is that brand tainted and it's dead for the brand? Do he just gotta be Thug, or
no? I think he can still go crazy with it because Lon's the owner or of the corporation or whoever you wanna, the brand ambassador, whatever, the ones that's at the top stand on all 10. You can still come home and be that because there's still some loyal niggas that said that it was never a gang, and you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Some niggas that still say like, no, nigga, this is a label.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, but I feel like this right here, straight up and down. Cause like y'all said, there's still a lot of motherfuckers like chanting that shit and backing it up. It's like when he get out, even if the like certain motherfuckers that he know ain't gonna fuck with him or ain't gonna be on board like they need to be at that point, he gonna have a follower. He gonna have a few niggas who like, hey, we can still make something happen with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a brand right now. Even though it's all this other shit, like it's something that niggas know about.
Them niggas got millions.
It's just about finding a direction.
And shout out to my man K, man. Shout out to YFN K. That's my people. That's my brother. He been holding it down for the YFN family. Like, shout out to YFN K, man. That man been standing solid. You feel me saying? Giving reports out what's going on. So you got niggas that's like that that's still standing 10. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, he still gotta hold it down.
Yeah.
From what I see, Lucci just was in that shit when he was making that drink. It was on some shit like, man, You know how when a nigga be like you say, after you done got past about 4, 5, 6 months,
all that depressed shit,
you
sitting there
ain't,
sad,
yeah, you
with.
start just thinking, man, hold on, man, what's going on in this motherfucker? What y'all drinking on? What we smoking on? Where the bitches at? Where the drink? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know how it is. You locked up. A lot of people might make. I'm not trying to make it sound that it's cool to be locked up, and I don't want nobody to get that. You know what I'm talking about? Impression that what I'm saying, but. After you've been there for so long and you get past the fact that, okay, you jam right now, you know what I'm saying? The next step you go to is, man, what we doing?
You know
what I'm saying? So
I remember the OG told me when I first got my first real bit, he said, man, at the nigga sitting in that cell, man, unless you got to do the time, you can't let the time do you. You feel me saying? So nigga be letting the time do them, but then once you get in your little groove and you get your little routine, you feel me saying? It start getting a little better.
It start making sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So right now, I left it. I leave it on the table. Yes, I did. Jizzle talked to him for one. No, I didn't.
Jimmy Mac, you got it.
Go ahead, talk to him just 1 second.
Hey man, yeah, man. Say man, so y'all already know what the topic is. Y'all know what we on. Y'all know what this is. This is Ugly Money TV. You know what I'm saying? D Jizzle is in the building. I'm Memphis baby. Stanton and prove. If you don't believe it, check it out. I do want to say this, man. When it come down to that whole situation, y'all ain't gotta listen to me, but you heard. You know what I'm saying? So if you heard, understand this, man. Everything is what it look like, but it ain't what it is.
What the hell
you have
just
to catch
said,
that one. See, yeah. Everything is what it look like, but it ain't what it is. You hear me? Just keep it in mind. You know what I'm saying? And just know that, man, these folk got they got their thing going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything out here right now is something that's put in place to keep the whole motion going. Realize we out here, you know what I'm saying, looking. You know what I'm talking about? Actually be in that circle, and then you'll think, you know what I'm saying? You'll come off thinking different. Sure. But, you know what I'm saying? Outside of all that, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yellow, let's ask Yellow some questions now. I got the great Yellow Boy gone wild here
He's
with
here.
me. He's here. You know what I'm saying? So now, okay, Yellow, here's a couple joints for you to see what he's talking about. Yeah. So far, you have since you've been on Ugly Money, you've been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're viral for the signing moment. You're doing crazy views. You know what I'm saying? You're crazy. How has your experience been so far since you came and tapped in with Ugly Money?
Oh shit, it's the biggest. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest.
Forever.
But no, it's a stepping stone for my career, for my journey. You feel me? So I feel as though God aligns you with the people that you need to be around. You feel me saying? So Ugly Money wasn't the first people that I was with, and I'm glad it went that way because I had time in the past to see certain people that I shouldn't be around. You mean I done been through the gimmick, so when all these niggas talking about all this scamming and all this bullshit, I be like, man, I don't want to hear that. If I never would have been through it, I would be green to the situation. But now, by already going through it, I can see bullshit because I done been through bullshit before. You feel me saying? Yeah. But with the Ugly Money team, like, nigga, this shit is blessings. You feel me saying? Like, it gets no better than this right here, man.
Yeah, I feel like, well, for you personally, what do you think has been more fun? Do you think it has been the all of the events around the city that we go to? Do you think it's been the touring? We've been halfway around the country. Has it been the network? What are some of the things that some of the things that you can notice the difference when it was just you, when you didn't have a team and people you rocking with, when you had to figure it out, and now you have you know what I'm saying, you with your people type shit.
I mean, of course, first of all, I never did this many shows in my life. Like, I done did more shows within this last year and a half than I probably done did in my whole life. First of all, that's
facts. Get in there,
I've been rapping for a long time.
Get in there.
So that just lets you know how many shows that niggas been doing. So it's basically like getting your body immune to what you getting prepared for. Like, I'm immune to this shit now. So now it's like when shit happen and shit come, like, niggas been doing it so much. Like, nigga, Nietzsche guys prepared for anything. Like, I can be sleep and nigga head gone wild. Come on, I'm gonna just jump up and you feel me saying?
Get right. Yeah,
because
niggas
like
ready to get
right.
right. It's a routine.
Nigga been doing it so much. So man, shout out to Nietzsche, man, and shout out to Ugly Money. You feel me saying? Big shout out to Nietzsche, man, for putting this shit together and giving us an opportunity and a platform to be out here, to be able to grow our brand also. You feel me saying? Not just as artists under Ugly Money. He's also giving the artists at Ugly Money a chance to expand their brand as in their self. You feel me saying? A lot of CEOs don't do that.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Like this right here is for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't see Nietzsche on here, all in the camera, all in the videos, dancing and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So just dealing with genuine people like that, man, once again, it's definitely a blessing for sure. For sure.
Go
ahead, Jizzle. My bad. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I was just finna add on to what you said.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is one of my brothers, man. Like, and I'm going to stand tall when I say he ain't spoke nothing flaw. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Because I've been here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the ins and the outs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came September 21. You know what I'm saying? This 23 right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might not have seen, like, what y'all think, you know what I'm saying, think shit supposed to be. But understand, man, it's a process, man. Y'all see how good everything look. And it do look good. And it is good.
It's great.
You know what I'm saying? It's that. But understand, man, you ain't finna it's something bigger than that. That's what I was saying earlier. If you caught it, it's like, bro, it's some in betweens. It's some tapping in. You know what I'm talking about? It's some building relationships. Just really knowing that if you are an artist, that is no longer about. Once you realize that you actually an artist anyway. Right. Once you know that you really an artist, you realize, okay, it's not about being an artist no more. Facts. Because you just established as an artist, but what you are to the people is gonna always be something bigger than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever your fan base is, you're not an artist to them. You are their whatever, like God or like, you know what I'm saying? People just looking up to you. You a whole leader out here, role model, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So understand, man, that when we say that this right here, this Ugly Money shit, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this live on Ugly Money TV, so y'all can know. Yeah. This Ugly Money shit is authentic, you know what I'm saying? And look, I'ma hold this on myself and say that could be my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody out there may not agree, but understand me. Now I'm in baby, you know what I'm saying? Being here, I ain't know, hey, I'ma keep it just straight up and down, you hear me? So at the end of the day, man, hey, I do fuck with my guy Yellow. He ain't said nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And hold up. No, I did say that right.
Yeah, you said it right.
You said it right. Yeah,
he used to be on my ass.
No, you said it right. You said it right.
He used to be on my ass about it.
And I'll even third that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a walking testament to how this Ugly Money shit has gone.
Talk to him.
You know, I ain't know nothing about pre-production. I didn't know nothing about media. I didn't know nothing about cameras. I didn't know nothing about hosting. I didn't know nothing about podcasting. I didn't know nothing about anything to do with media in my whole life. I've never set up a camera. I've never set up lights. And, you know, just to the point now that, you know, all those things that I've mentioned, I've learned in a fairly short span of time. You know what I'm saying? And the opportunity was given to me. It wasn't even on some shit like I'm trying to sneak and learn some shit, or I'm trying to, you know, work my move and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. It was like, hey man, the camera's in there. Go do your shit. Set it up. Go ahead and do it. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why a nigga had to learn to set up the cameras, because Nietzsche was just on that type of time and like, oh man, shit, the camera's in there, bro. If you want to do it, set it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's some shit like, well, I don't know how to set it up. Well, figure it out. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Figure it out.
And that's where I think a lot of the artists out there get it confused when they dealing with people, because they so stuck of thinking that they are the one that is supposed to be handed or given to them. And then they feel finesse, or they feel like a motherfucker not real when a motherfucker don't just put it on the plate.
Hand it over.
Yeah, hand it over. None of this shit is handed over. It's like, nigga, it's a million motherfuckers that want to rap. It's a million motherfuckers that want to do podcasts. It's a million motherfuckers that want to be CEOs and all this shit, but none of this shit is going to be handed to you.
Real
so
shit.
when you sitting there just thinking that, or because you the hottest in your clique or your neighborhood or in your school, or all your homeboys telling you hard, and then you come to another city or you meet a CEO, you're like, bro, sign me, but put some money behind me. I'm going to make you make some money. It's like, nigga, I don't want none of the money. Like, nigga, do some work. And niggas get it confused with the work because, like Joe said, they look on the Instagram and they see it looking good and they see the lavish. They don't see the hard nights, the long nights, the early mornings that niggas going through, though.
Listen, niggas didn't know, man. We just did the Ugly Money Summit, right? We did the summit.
Sleep, sir.
And not the next day, the day after that, we did Trigger Alert right after that. Or matter of fact, before that, if I'm let me say this all right. We did that before that. We did the summit. We set up the next night, Thursday. We did the summit Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday we was back in the office. Tuesday we was at the event. We went to where did we go, bro? We went to I forgot.
Right at that, we had the China.
We had because we had the event here inside the building.
Yeah, inside the building.
With Ruffin.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
We had the shit with Ruffin them.
At the end of
China shit was right after that.
HHF Awards.
HHF right after that.
Augusta right after that.
After that.
You talking about like this.
And listen, man, this in the space of one day.
And I had a feature that very next morning.
I came in. You had a feature.
Yeah,
you
that
did
was
a feature.
early, like noon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah, I didn't get mine.
So what I say all that to say is, man, some days we might go to 3-4 events in one day. You know what I mean? We might perform 3-4 times. You know, in and out. We might do some shit here, and end of the night we be done ways somewhere. You know what I mean?
Ain't gotta be to put on all times.
Yeah.
No
so
slacking.
I just think, you know, sometimes people get lost in the sauce, and you know, nigga want to do what they do, but you know, you gotta understand it's a lot of work come with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like Thug and all them, not because of what he going through now, but I'm saying you want to, you know, take your brand and you know, to another level and shit. You got to understand behind these scenes, bruh, and behind these cameras, it's a whole lot of motherfucking working going on. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason it don't feel like work to us is because we like what we do. And I suggest you niggas and you females find something you like to do, bruh, because that's the only way you going to go above and beyond with this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you working, shit gonna get hectic after a while. But as long as you doing something you love to do and you got love for it and you interested in actually doing, you know what I'm saying, you'll never work another day in your life, man. For sure. You feel me?
Niggas said this on Instagram the other day. He was talking about these artists and shit, right? And this shit makes so sense. He said, man, niggas really don't really want this shit for real. Like, niggas just gambling with this shit. It's like shooting dice. Like, you don't know if you're going to hit that 7 or 11 up, but niggas just hoping that they get a hit. Niggas just hoping that they go viral. Niggas just hoping that somebody give them $100,000 and sign them. Like, niggas just hoping. Niggas not doing the real work it really takes to actually get a deal. They not really putting the real groundwork in to really go outside and be networking. They just hoping that sometimes some of this shit hit. Yeah. And that's the difference between what we do than what the other motherfuckers do. Like, this shit ain't no gambling. Like, nigga, we doing this shit for real. Like, I'm already knowing what's gonna happen. Like, I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Like,
but you know, I actually feel like that's how it's supposed to be, though. Like, even though it's not right in a sense, like you know what I'm saying. When you look at it, bruh, you got niggas out here, right, who they can't help you. That you got niggas who skilled, then you got niggas who like, you know what I'm saying.
Stream is off. Yeah, it went Jimmy Mack. Uh-oh. He was about to get spicy.
Yeah, I was say, no, look, you got niggas who like, right? Oh, shit. You got niggas who got skill, bro. Like, cause I know niggas with skill, right? You got niggas who got skills, and then you got niggas who got talent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But no,
so it's almost like even though that them skillful niggas is fucking up the game. Because all they doing, bro, is that they know they got something right, and being a real nigga and got a little bread or whoever you is and shit. If you want to just try to pop your shit, because it's just shit you like to do, right?
No, but
you gonna do it and not be understand like them type of niggas be in the way because they only doing it just because they can do it, just for a little recognition and shit.
And that's why I said that's the difference.
Ain't nothing wrong with them niggas. No, but it's just that, like you saying, it's a difference in them niggas.
Talk back into the mics. We back live. Hey. Camera went there. We right back in their chest.
Hold on.
The biggest. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get the likes up. We are vibing out right now. This that new Ugly Money stream. This the Ugly Money stream right here. We got our
what
own
we doing,
streaming.
Biz?
Get the likes up.
Get
The
the
likes
likes
Get the likes up.
Get the likes up.
Okay, that was a
Okay, yeah.
quick. We made one.
That was a
made
moment.
one.
That was just a
Listen,
moment.
We made one.
Yeah,
Just
we
that
gotta
fast.
start coming
Yeah.
on this motherfucker.
We gonna get live.
On, man.
What we doing?
Salute to everybody in the live right now. But go
Everybody.
ahead back to what we was talking about. Y'all can kick
So
back in.
yeah, get the lights up. But look, so like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, to the people and to my guy Yellow. Look, okay, you got people, right? Like, and I was just telling my guys, you know what I'm saying, why we got disconnected, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put y'all on game where we was left off at. So look, you got guys, man, you know what I'm saying, females, however you want to put it, but you know what I'm saying, you got a generation of people or just a certain section of people, man, in the world who got skills. Like, you know what I'm saying, real deal skills, you know what I'm saying? Then you got some people who got real deal talent, like, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know what I'm saying, when you got a real talent and you recognize that talent, then you gonna be the type of person that's trying to pursue it to the highest level. But for this nigga who just got skill, he out here just living, you know what I'm saying? Cause he do this shit, he do this, he do that, do this, a little bit of this, and when he do it, you know what I'm saying? So imagine having the skill to where a skill is just basically learning how to do something, like you're good at a certain exact something, like, you know what I'm saying? So this nigga then found out he can rap, and people fuck with when he rap. Now this proud of the OG in the hood across the corner, you know what I'm saying? But when he found out that he can do that shit, and he know he got a little team with him, he already a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? He gonna add that to his roster. You know what I'm saying? He was the OG in the hood and the hardest rap nigga coming out of his hood. Whether he didn't care about the rap, he just saw that he could do this shit and it can get him some, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
some whatever. So these type of niggas right here, not to say that you know what I'm saying, I'm downplaying y'all hard, but understand that y'all do take up some space for a nigga who's serious about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in a certain sense, I feel like for a lot of artists who kind of dedicated to the craft and know what it mean and know what it really, like, what it give them when they do it, like, they doing it for a reason type shit, like it's something bred in them that God gave them. It's like, that's like with any nigga, you know what I'm saying, who don't play about his shit. It's like when you see somebody doing it for a different reason, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's going to cause some confusion, you know what I'm saying? But
hold on.
I feel like it's respected.
I'm gonna respectfully
opinion.
I'm gonna respectfully,
opinion.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree only on this topic and term right here.
What's up?
Even though a nigga might not be bred to do it, some niggas might come into this shit and treat it as a hustle, meaning that a nigga is really not a true entertainer or was really meant to do it. A nigga might have seen a lane and an avenue where it was feasible to where a nigga could run a bag up off this shit. So it's like, nigga, shit, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
It don't even point with that.
To me, I get where you coming from, but you can't even knock the person that's doing it, that, so to speak, not for the love, because if you able to be successful at something and, so to speak.
No, that's why I ended it by saying I respect.
He was going against what I was saying.
Okay.
It was like, he was, that's what they missing right now. Okay,
You going
well,
with what Biz was saying.
Okay, so tell him, tell him how.
What I was saying as far as the other motherfuckers that's different with us, y'all two is basically saying the same thing. I'm saying you got some people like Biz and y'all saying that just take a gamble. Like, they not really rappers. They just rolling the dice hoping that I go in this booth, make a hit, and they come back out and might work for me.
Right.
But then you have people like us, like, nigga, we invest into ourselves. When I say that, it's like, nigga, everything that I do is damn near a strategic decision. Like,
Facts.
I'm not out here just hoping that my song go viral. Like, I know the steps and the certain things I gotta do to make my song go viral. So you got niggas that's taking a gamble with this music shit, and then you got niggas that's making strategic decisions. That's why they say it's 10% talent, 90% business. The niggas that's taking a gamble is the niggas that just got the 10% talent. They not understanding the business. So they just hoping they go into the studio like Biz said, like, shit, niggas telling you, boy, you hard. So you gonna go in there and make a song, post it. You, like you said, you might be hot in your hood, so you got all your hood, I mean, reposting your shit, and you just hoping that it catch. A nigga that's making strategic decisions, you're not even looking for that, because we done been through that point. We tried that, but now after you gamble so much with it, it's like, now I gotta be strategic and do the right shit. Like, okay, I know this is what I gotta do. I know I gotta go through DistroKid. I know I need my BMI. I know I need my ASCAP. I know I need to get paid for my streams. I know I need marketing. I know I need promotion. I know I need cutouts. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is making strategic decisions because you know what you need for the music business. But then you got some niggas that just gambling. Like, they ain't gonna get no cutouts. They ain't got not one music video. You go on their page, all you see is them being fly. All you see is them niggas in the club. All you see is them fucking with bitches, but they say they're a rapper. That's niggas that's taking to the game like that. What you do?
Now what you saying is right because no, for real, because niggas, it's protocol to everything. Meaning that you ain't just gonna try to step and be an NBA player and you ain't never played no ball before, bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Like, go to the gym when
you ain't finna just goddamn go motherfucking play football and you ain't never played quarterback in Pee Wee. It's like niggas be wanting to go from being nobody, not having no motion, to being lit, which you can in this day and age. In this, you feel me? But you can't get mad at the niggas that do because it is happening. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think that them niggas. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't. Yeah, but them niggas might not have skills. I can name you 10 niggas now who made one song. You feel what I'm saying? Skill? No skill. Not saying that they didn't have skill, because if you were an artist, anybody could go into the booth one night and make a song. It's gonna take an artist to go into that booth and make 10 hit songs.
Earlier, I was saying skill versus what I say. I gave it another. I said skill versus talent. Okay. So I guess the real word would be artist then.
Right. If you if you're an artist,
talent didn't have an artist, because a lot of niggas got talent.
So it's the skill versus
artist, though.
So it's the skill versus the actual artist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The artist is the business.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
the business, the strategic decision making. The 10% is the talent.
So what do y'all think that leave? You know what I'm saying? Like the industry going forward though, like. With these skillful motherfuckers that's out here. No, because they going to get their bread, and you got a certain crowd that's fucking with them to give them. Okay, I put it like this. Before you say what you say, no, I fuck with Glorilla before I say this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just respectfully, like, you know what I'm saying? For everybody who don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it just. I'm 31. You know what I'm saying? I moved out here May last year. So, like, respectfully, I'm going to say this, like, literally, like, before my queen met her. I've never met Glorilla. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's from the city. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met her. I had never heard one of her songs or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Before the F and F jump. So
she definitely been out.
So
she definitely been out.
With that being said, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we seen her though. Not to
that's
cut
what
you.
I'm saying. Everybody
she's been
else,
coming back and forth to Atlanta. Yeah.
So
I seen her with China Red and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. So like, for me, okay, I'm an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I had never heard of her. That's what I'm saying, right? But even if I'm from the city, so when she pop out, you know what I'm saying, and the F and F joint hit, you know what I'm saying, in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't know her. Yeah. She from the city, and she just popped off and took off. Like, you hear me?
And that can make sense.
With me not knowing whether or not she's a real artist or somebody who just caught, because that's what it looked like to me, somebody who caught that junk and blew.
But that's what we
were
saying.
But she had actually put in work.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, like, some people come out probably sometimes as somebody who just probably ain't taking it serious, but just because it ain't a nigga type shit or they don't see where they going.
You get about like once every 6 months. You might get a motherfucker
coming from. I don't know.
Once every 6 months, you might get an artist that just pop and just come out that never made a song before.
I see what you're trying to say, Jizzle.
But let me say this.
Let me tell you why you can't say that.
Okay.
This is why you can't say that. Well, I know what you're finna say. Most people put that work.
Yeah,
everyone.
I understand that.
But what I'm finna say about that is, what I'm finna say about that is,
that don't make me, you know what I'm saying, look at that person as whether or not they
came out and said, man, she remember saying that girl rapping and shit. That's like
the thing about it is this.
I didn't really listen to her at that point. Like,
if somebody doesn't make it, they didn't work hard enough.
Yeah.
Hold on. The reason I say that is this. No matter what profession and field you're in, if you a motherfucking something that's not even this music shit, if you a chef and you're a cook and you cook, right? And you went to culinary school, you know, you went to a great culinary school institute, accredited, well-known, respected, the Harvard of culinary schools, if that makes sense, right? Then some young nigga comes in named fucking Jizzle. He ain't took a fucking class. He never fucking took the a certificate. He come in this motherfucker. Cook. He come in this bitch and he supposed to be the prep chef. This nigga come in and go so crazy. They turn him to the head chef. Now the nigga that's got the credited, the technical, he has all the paperwork, all the You know what I'm saying? Even though he got shitted on, he damn near can't be salty. You just got to step your game up. So I say that to say even if it's an artist that you might look at and be like, oh, this nigga ain't really on the motherfucking thing. He just a goofy. Or this bitch, what? She a goofy. You really can't even look at that because they doing what they doing. You can never look at something as someone being not as in love of the game or taking it as serious as you just because you have a different approach. Cause just like you just said, another motherfucker, they nonchalant shit might care just as much or just, you know what I'm saying, as you, but it's shown different. But in the moral of the day, it's like at the end of it, never look at how it's going as far as, you know, if they really love what they doing. Because the success of it, I think, speaks for itself. It's just that you have to just tap into whatever.
Yeah. So what we were saying, we all on the same top. I was never saying that it's motherfuckers, of course, out there that never be a rapper. That never had dreams to be a successful rapper and they end up pop.
They didn't say it. Some rappers didn't say it. They didn't have the dream
but I'm
to
just
do
saying,
it.
I'm just saying, like once every 6 months you might hear that one rapper to say, bro, this was never my dream. But usually when you hear these rappers that we never heard of, but when you listen and go back and look at their backstory,
I think Fujiano.
They've been rapping.
Fuji.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers been rapping. Like, you go back and look, they done had songs 5-6 years ago, but just like Bez said, wasn't working hard enough, so they never got to the next level.
I think Fetty Wap was one on, right?
And you know what? That's something.
I think he said it was his brother's dream, but
also, you just saying Fetty Wap, they just reposting this clip that's going viral on him right now. The nigga sat there and said,
I ain't know about that, but
it's on Big Facts, and this interview is right. He going viral, and he's saying, nigga, that Trap Queen song, they sat there. That shit was out for 3-4 years. They sat there. He said, bro, we posted this song on my page for 6 months. This is what Fetty Wap said. I'm gonna pull it on my phone one day. It is going viral now. Fetty Wap say, man, we posted that Trap Queen song for 6 months straight, every day, 2-3 times a day for 6 months before that song hit. So when niggas start hearing on the radio and shit like that, yeah, you probably think, oh, this nigga just popped. Nah, no. For the whole last 2-3 years, he been pushing this one song, though.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, when we hear it, and niggas, you from Memphis, and a nigga from New Jersey, that's from up north down here, you probably never heard. Now you hear it on the radio, like, fuck this nigga come from. But if he's not really an artist that you like, you're not gonna really go do no back history on him to see what he really was about. And then when you go read about him, and then you hear like, oh, this nigga was pushing this song for 2-3 years straight, one song. So that's what I'm saying. It happens. It do happen to nigga that's not their dream. But usually, nigga been pushing it. We just don't know the backstory until we go dig it up.
The only reason I defended that it's not your dream shit is because it's a nigga looking at me with this podcast. Trust me, bro. That's the only reason I say that, because I stumbled into this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that this is what I be on. But it's a nigga that's had his...
This ain't her dream. That ain't what I was saying.
No, I'm saying it for me. For me. I'm saying for personally. It's a nigga had his podcast for 4-5 years, bruh. For sure. And ain't got 2 views. She ain't got no views or nothing. Nobody don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking whoever. I'm saying I start doing some podcast shit for 90 days, and we get a show. We get a fucking vibe. We million views. Right thing. We do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I talk from that perspective of that nigga where it be like, damn, a nigga don't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna show these niggas, or not even show these niggas, but I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, turn up. The shit just be happening. Then you look up one day and it's like, oh shit, I'm on a show called Trigger Alert. Boy, oh shit, we did 1 million. Oh shit, we on this. Oh
like
shit.
Finding your calling type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's finding your calling, but another person's success in their field can't be diminished.
Yeah.
You know?
No. Most definitely. It makes sense.
Because motherfuckers will try to play it like, well, oh, a motherfucker ain't really whatever, but damn.
I mean, whatever working for somebody, whatever working for somebody, you can't downplay it. It's authentic. It is what it is. Like, it happened. It went that way. Like, so evidently, like, it was. First of all, I look at everything like if it happened, it's supposed to happen.
It was
like,
already
come
written
on,
for
man.
you.
Yeah, like, come on.
Everything was already written.
For y'all out there who don't know,
get them likes
whatever
up.
Going, exactly. Get them likes up.
Them likes up.
Whole lot of free game.
Whole lot of game going on.
Whether you want it or don't accept it, just, you know what I'm saying? If you in here, you messing with it. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ugly Money TV. Yellow Boy and this bitch. Biz Just Chill, you hear me? And the Now Memphis baby, man, D Jizzle. Look, so check it out. Hey, everything we speaking on, man, look, these are definitely opinions, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tuning in right now with some real guys, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit going on.
That. Whoever fuck with me, I'm letting y'all know exactly. I'm stamping that. So we in here chopping it up, man. Y'all see what it is. Get the lights up real quick.
Get the lights up.
Get the lights up and expect us to, hey, we doing this every day if we can. So make sure y'all tuning in.
This is gonna be the
tapping
new.
In for
check
real.
it out
and
now.
Jizzle, y'all seen the new little chick that's going, the little Scar chick from out New York?
What she do?
No, she's been going viral lately. Like, you feel me saying?
She rap?
Yeah, everybody been reposted. Timberland just reposted her. 50 Cent reposted her. Get the fuck back. She look like a straight nigga, but she just on some grimy shit.
Show me.
Ain't seen her?
I ain't show me.
My phone just went dead. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Timberland posted a 50. But there's some shit like that.
I
Once
just
again,
plugged
like,
my phone. My shit.
it's motherfuckers that you do never, like, I never seen this bitch. Nobody never really seen her face. And then out the blue, you got 50 Cent posting at the Breakfast Club.
Nah, but that's the funny part about this shit,
like,
brother.
Scarlett,
that's what makes me, that's what, you know, I can honestly say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like to, and for motherfucker be looking like, oh, you ain't, you know, what's her name? Yeah, pull it up.
Scarlett. Here she go right here. Bitch just comes out the blue.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Out the blue, and then,
nah,
like,
I've been seeing her. She had a hot dog freestyle.
Yeah, she talking to.
No.
Saying,
if you go down her page, see they late. Let me get my credit. Keep scrolling. I'm gonna tell you when I got on her. Keep going. Nah, if you see what all the people's know, keep going, brother. I'm gonna tell you when I got on that young lady. That was her last post right there?
Yeah. That's
okay,
22.
She chopped it off. She had a hot dog freestyle talking about glizzies.
No, with it hanging down on the microphone.
She had glizzies.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
That's when I got on her. She doing her shit now, you say.
But yeah, because I'm saying like 50
but look, see,
when
I seen that shit with her, that was months ago.
Right,
so it wasn't like I didn't see that recently.
But now you got everybody. So that's what
and
I'm
I
saying.
know exactly who it is once you showed it to me.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So like I'm saying, shit like that happens. But then when you go back and look, you be like, oh no, she been rapping. Right. Like she got shit from 2016, 2017. But when we don't know these people, it makes it seem like, oh, these motherfuckers just pop out of nowhere because you look like, damn, I've been rapping for 6-7 years, putting shit on my Instagram. Then I see this bitch like, where the fuck she come from? It might seem like these motherfuckers wasn't putting the real hard blood, sweat, and tears in, but if you do the research, a lot of these motherfuckers really been putting the work in, bro.
But guess what?
So it's like, once again, like you said, when you work hard enough and you keep staying down, eventually it's going to happen.
But that's the thing, though. Some of them didn't.
Yeah, no, some of them didn't.
But
majority of them that seem like you think they didn't. If you do the back history.
But the way it fall, it's not that they didn't put it in on some shortcut shit. It's like, they didn't even know that shit was gonna pop.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you could. A lot of niggas try to do some shit. The way I try to equal it up is like, say you nigga trying to go viral on the internet or whatever. Say a nigga trying to walk outside and do some dumb shit to go viral. You know what I'm saying? And then a nigga fuck around and sit down and eat a bowl of cereal one day and go viral. Some basic ass shit. Yeah, but you been out here slapping bitches, karate kicking hoes, doing all type of shit, trying to go viral. And the day you go viral is the day you eat a bowl of cereal on some simple like shit. That's what it is. It's like that's
exactly what's going on. That's why when we was talking about Nietzsche earlier, Nietzsche been for some reason he called it like if you be around Nietzsche, man, if you ever around a team, this guy specifically, because he be saying some thing, man, that a nigga know for that's the right thing, but seeing that it's something that ain't really easy to do, you don't try to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
Content.
But when you really think about it, man, y'all just tap into what's going on around y'all, what's being posted, what's the next big thing, and then look at how it became that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That anything from the last 20 big things in the industry or whatever it may be, and go back and look how it became that with the million views and all this and blowing up and viral. It came from the fucking media. You didn't catch this. You ain't catch this on the news and knew about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On the radio, you see it on social media.
Them likes up, he giving you game. Give them likes up, Jizzle giving you game.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The world is exactly what it is, how you like it or not. And so whatever you got going on at this point in your life, free game, go ahead and apply it to the media because that's what's working. If you somebody who trying to stay with the times and keep your motion going, go with what's working.
And don't be scared to go
just
with what's
it.
working,
like,
even though it's not what you used to. And I think that fucks up a lot of things for niggas. Niggas sometimes, it's like everybody know you is a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to seem like either A, you failed, or B, you know what I'm saying, you riding a wave. Sure. But niggas gotta also understand sometimes you can be your biggest motherfucking goddamn enemy. Bruh, even though it might not be what you used to doing, or sis, it might not be what you normally do, you might fucking be trying to be a fucking tennis player and be the rawest volleyball player in the world. You might try to be playing basketball. Little do you know, nigga, you's the motherfucking soccer star. It's sure. Like, bro,
never know.
Accept whatever it is, bro.
Be stuck in the times.
Don't get caught on some like it's my way or the highway shit. Now, if you feel like you supposed to do something and you gonna do something and you want to stand on the business, I'll never tell you not to stand on the business. You see what I'm saying? But always be open and understand that there's so many different ways that you can get to where you want to go, and it might not be the way that you traditionally thought it would happen.
It's like
you feel me?
How can you, let's say Granny is, this off topic, still on topic, make it quick. Like Granny or something like that, still, and Grandpa still trying to read the newspaper. Like,
right.
You come there and they tell you go to the store and buy a newspaper. And I'm like, Grandma, like, we got smartphones, like, Grandma, look, all the news right here. You can scroll, and Granny keep telling you go buy your newspaper for 50 cents. And you tell her Grandma like, Granny, look, the phone you can just say it. You ain't even gotta look. You can just say what you want to hear about, and Granny, everything is gonna read back to you. And Granny keeps saying, I want the newspaper. I want to look. It's traditional though, but you see, like you don't even see newspapers or none of that shit.
But
like
I ain't
that
gonna lie. But just
realize
realize what they really is. Though. Okay, you got people like, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna say this because I kind of felt like this.
You've been wanting to say this.
Yeah.
Nah. Look,
sir. Go ahead, get it out. Get it out. You've been wanting to say this. Get it off your chest, bro.
I kind of wanted to say this. The only reason I'm gonna say it right now because I kind of wanted to say it, but not just that. I was watching Cat Williams, man, doing one of his stand-ups, and I just know he's just one of them type guys who be just talking about shit. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. You know what I'm saying?
You want to do the Cat Williams
So now I ain't gonna.
Go ahead. I know you want to get your comedy skit in. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. I know you. They just had a comedy show here yesterday. You supposed to win and got in there, brother. I was looking for a clip like, damn, Jizzle ain't go up there for 2 minutes.
No, he didn't.
I was waiting for you.
And we helped set it. They needed extra chairs, and me and Jizzle brought him 12 more chairs, and he could have jumped on if he wanted to.
First of all, people, I'm only gonna do this just because we had Pimpin' Ken.
Okay.
We had a real pimp in the building today. Salute to Pimpin' Ken.
Yeah.
Ken.
First of all, people. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. If y'all pay attention, you understand what I'm about to say. The world is the world, and we are us.
Drum bop on that one.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm just gonna say that. So
we are the world, and the world is us.
Yeah. The world is
T-shirt
there.
yellow.
Yeah. We are the world, and the world are us.
Yes, that's a T-shirt.
The Jizzle voice.
Just dropping jewels.
Just drop it.
Okay.
First of all, people, you got a situation where there is the newspaper. The newspaper is early. You got the news. The news is all right. I'm just saying. Okay, so you go from the newspaper to the news, but you got people out here that still doing what the fuck they do. Now, understand this. The world understands to let you see something for you to understand something.
Hold on, wait a minute, Jizzle.
So, people,
Jizzle, I gave you the floor.
This is just a Cat Williams.
Floor, I gave you a floor, Jizzle. I thought you're right. This is not the Jizzle.
This was yesterday.
No, I thought he was about to, because he said that, like with Cat, we were talking about some whole other shit. He said Cat Williams and broke out. I thought he was about to
say something. I've been wanting to say this.
I thought he was going to say
and then he did a whole skit like from yesterday.
I'm saying it.
Okay.
This is exactly, y'all listening, people. First of all,
people
don't listen.
I'm sorry. All right.
What I said was, I wanted to say something that I had been wanting to say, people. That's all it is.
What's on your mind? Let me hear it.
Okay, so here it is, people. you know, you got things in this world.
Okay.
I'll break it down like this.
Break it down, brother.
You got a lot of stuff in the world, man, that you look at for what you look at it for. Like right now, y'all, if y'all can see this
Nipsey?
This Nipsey right behind us.
R.I.P. to Nip.
Yeah, R.I.P. You know what I'm
Prolific.
saying? Like for people who in focus, like, you know what I'm saying, who pay attention to stuff, sometimes like a lot of people ain't aware of their surroundings, you know what I'm saying? By me being on topic or off topic right now, this is how I'm starting it off. So look, by y'all seeing this junk right here, some people gonna look at it and be like, oh shit, they got Nip in the back. Some people just gonna look like, okay, I see a blue shirt, whatever, with some letters on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna be like, damn, I can't quite see the face. All right, so look, by saying all that, man, you gonna see some stuff. People gonna tell you some stuff, and it's up to you to be somebody who tapped into yourself to where you want to really know what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't be left in the dog about nothing. For all my independent artists, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody who trying to turn up and get to a certain spot, you know what I'm saying, everybody who fucking with the team, you know what I'm saying, the whole camp, like, understand me, man. If you trying to do this, man, be tapped into what's around you, man. And I'm really speaking on this because as a real artist, bro, like, I've been wanting to do this shit. I've been wanting to do every fucking thing. Like, I'm just one of them. Like, I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on it. So it's kind of like
and not to cut you off, Jizzle, I'm gonna give you your flowers real quick.
Man, appreciate it,
I'm
man.
loaded, and we all loaded, and we gonna give Jizzle his flowers.
Yeah, give us some likes for D Jizzle, man.
Give me some likes.
Yeah,
Number
man.
one, I need likes.
Tag
Get
him,
my
whatever you
fucking
gotta
likes
do, man.
up.
Yeah,
Get
what
the
we
likes
doing?
up. You on the Ugly Money stream? This is the Ugly Money stream, and on this Ugly Money stream, we do Ugly Money shit. Now, my brother D Jizzle, I'm gonna give you your flowers because I gave Pimpin' Clint his flowers. I gave Yella his flowers. I'm gonna give Yella his flowers. I'm gonna give you yours. And this is something that we do on the stream because I'm gonna start out. It's not to start out because niggas do it, but we gonna show niggas love, and we not only gonna talk about you when you fucking up. We gonna highlight. We gonna talk about you when you fucking up. But we're going to talk about and highlight you when you on your shit. Now, when it comes to D Jizzle, and I mean this, I don't got a cap. Anybody that know me knows that I'm pretty square about the business. So, and this is a real nigga fact, because I've been around the globe and back. Internationally, too, not just around the corner. Let's do it what we do. So, sir, you are hands down, from my witnessing of eyes, and the only people that have a bigger presence is based off of the fact of their name. You feel me? You are hands down the best performer and entertainer that I have ever worked with. Now, hold on, wait a minute. I'm not done, sir. I seen a piece of your shit in the Memphis when we was on tour and you won in your city. I caught a little light piece, but I was loaded in the back. You know how by the time, you know how that shit
It's
be.
crazy because I didn't remember nothing from that day, but when I went back and watched the video, I saw you, and you really was like, you was just in the back, just standing there. And
That's
like,
bro, you know I ain't got, bro. I don't got no reason to lie. This is I ain't putting no sauce on it. I was loaded, but I seen you and you was working the room. But I ain't gonna lie, it was so much gangster shit going on in Memphis that night. I'm watching you. I'm watching this shit. It was a lot going on that night. So I seen Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, man. Y'all nigga, when I tell you the night that Memphis. The night I seen Jizzle for the first time in Memphis, if I'm lying, it was like 500-600 people in the building, and the building was about the size of this room, brother. Listen, it was motherfucking wall to. I'm not making this up. I don't care who wanted to believe it or not. And this is the Ugly Money tour, probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, my brother. But you might know that night better than me. But nigga, this motherfucking shit was, when I'm talking about the shit was packed, nigga.
It was in October 21.
Nigga, it was packed. You understand me? Wall to wall. I'm talking about you got bitches throwing up gang signs more than the niggas. That's what made me start looking around because I'm like, hold on. I thought a bitch waved at me one time and this bitch threw some shit up. And I'm like, did this bad bitch just throw a gang sign up, not at me, but just threw her shit up while
They just
niggas
be
was
knowing
performing.
If you ain't from there, they just know you ain't from there.
No,
they
nigga.
checking you out,
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I
what
learned.
we doing? You know?
I learned Memphis that night. I love Memphis. The barbecue is the best. The city is the best. The vibe is the best. I love it. But what I'll back to you. I noticed you that night. But like I say, I'm loaded in the back and I'm looking at all this shit. I seen your performance. I want to say the time that you won, which was in the atrium that year, and you did the Keep It Jizzle song, right? When you won. You had something yellow on.
Yeah, I had some yellow on.
You had a yellow jacket or yellow some shit on. Something was yellow.
Oh, yeah, yellow shirt.
Yeah,
yellow
you had some
shoes.
yellow shit on, brother.
Yeah, yellow hat, I think.
I seen your performance then. I noticed you then. Just follow me with it.
Okay.
I noticed you then. Boom. All right, you won the joint, but at the same time, it's the last performance late night. I'm loaded. I'm way in the back.
So
you see what I'm
saw the
saying?
second
I
performance.
seen
You didn't
it,
see the
but you
first one.
feel me?
Okay.
So boom, nigga, we go on tour together. Now I'm finna meet. I met you at the studio. We met out here. We chopped it up. When you pushed up, we was right out here chopping it. And remember, I told you I wanted to hear Memphis shit. Memphis shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
First
right
night I met you in the parking lot, right?
In the lot.
So boom. So I had seen your performance a few times, but I never I seen you, but I didn't. You know what I'm trying to say?
I remember this day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so boom, I'm like, all right, boom. So now we go on tour. We go on tour together.
Yeah.
So nigga, we went to. I want to say we stopped in Augusta the first show. If it wasn't Augusta. It was
an in-city junk.
It was an
because you started
do
off
an
with
in-city.
the in-city.
So you know what? It might have been Atlanta. It might have been Atlanta before. What's that shit we go out there way and do? We ain't gonna shout them out right now because they need to show love. We'll show you love if you show love. But if we went to that spot, we go way out there.
Yeah.
Boom. So, nigga, that night. I'm loaded now, but now you know that club a little smaller, some intimate shit.
For real.
So I could see your whole motion.
Yeah.
You feel me? I watch your motherfucking performance, brother.
Hold up.
And I say, what the fuck this nigga got going on? And just like Pimpin' Ken said, you see how he just said that song remind him of his daddy. That Sanford and Son.
That hit me different. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, brother.
Man, he told me it do. He said it do
that remind him
something
of his
every time
father,
he heard it,
right?
'cause
And
the
you
first
know
time he
what?
seen it.
I'm about to get
Yeah.
y'all. Hey, y'all get the likes up. Get these likes
for
up.
real,
Because
man.
this shit y'all seeing right now ain't nothing but some real nigga shit.
Real talk, man.
Welcome to the Ugly Money stream. We do shit a little different. Get
What
in,
we
focus,
doing?
and tune in. So when goddamn, you did that shit. Now, same thing he said, brother. That Sanford and Son theme song, right?
Yeah.
When I was a little bitty nigga, you feel me? My peoples watched that shit in the crib. You know how you just come through and they have some shit on.
For sure. Sanford was one of those ones.
One of them
Man, for
ones.
sure, just
on
said
there.
that was his daddy favorite.
So,
I said,
like,
damn, it's
bro,
crazy.
listen to me, bro. This ain't just that. This is the community, the
Ain't
black
no
community.
Cable,
Yeah,
nigga. You ain't no cable,
yeah.
nigga.
Nigga,
Sanford
and Son.
No, I used
So-
to watch it too, though. I like
So
that
boom,
joint. For real.
when I seen that sample, in my mind I said this when I first watched your whole shit, when I watched you up close. When I heard that sample, I say, man, that's a hell of a fucking sample to live up to. Meaning that Sanford is that shit is a staple in the black community. Motherfuckers grew up on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So when I seen it in the way you dropped and did that motherfucker, so I peeped you then. I think you was right. We was still in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Nigga, we probably went to some, we stop at Savannah and South shit,
Yeah, we do
Albany
shit like
before
that.
we go,
Yeah, that
boom,
what
Valdosta, wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
We got out on the road, bruh, and I just started looking at your shit, and it hit me. I don't remember where we were, what state or what city we was in, and I don't remember what inspired the thought, but I remember I looked at you on stage, and I said, you know what, bruh? This the fucking hardest performer I've ever seen and worked with, brother.
That's for sure.
And it hit me to a point where I think I'm that nigga though.
To be like, oh, this nigga.
You feel me? Like, listen, bruh,
yeah.
I swear to God, and I mean this, and I say this with my chest. I'm that nigga, and I believe that with everything in me, sir.
Yeah, Jizzle different when it comes to that performance.
Yeah, but I say, when it come to performing,
performance, Jizzle, you definitely different.
This
brother.
nigga's different, brother.
Yeah.
And so let me tell you something. The reason I tell you that is to bring it full circle. And the same way you looking at motherfuckers saying what they doing and you like, what the hell, is the same way motherfuckers is looking at you every night saying, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Because
how the fuck is he
this
doing that
nigga
shit?
right here, when it comes to, and let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, and this goes for everybody with me that know me. If you know me, you know. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Right, wrong, whatever. You understand? No, this is a compliment, and he supposed to get this love. You supposed to, you got to get this. You got to get this, sir. You got to embrace this and know who you is, because, brother, you really you fucking like one of them ones. Like, your shit is different. This shit is different. This some shit that niggas never seen, that niggas will never see until you actually see that shit up close and personal. And for me, nigga, like I quick to tell a nigga, man, I never been a local joker, sir. I done been from A to Z, to whoop, to wop, the bam, to slam.
All cities. Niggas ain't performing like
I done been in the smallest hole in the wall club with no people in there. I done been to the biggest motherfucking Spring Fest, Summer Fest shit with 20,000 motherfuckers there. Yeah. I done went to the Snoop shit with 40,000 a ring. Nigga, I done watched performers perform all across the country. And when it comes to a motherfucker doing a live performance on stage, brother, in my whole life, and I'm talking about, I don't hold no talk back with this. Nigga, you one of the rawest niggas to do this shit.
And so for real quick,
you are definitely hold up. I ain't finished. You gotta get all this shit. You gotta embrace all this shit, sir.
For sure.
Fuck it. We had this real nigga shit going on. Brother, you should never think of yourself as anything bigger and better than that. You are that. You are one of them niggas. Your shit, what you do on stage, nigga, it's niggas paying to learn, $150 an hour in rehearsal studios and can't get it right. It's niggas watching 1 million motherfucking YouTube clips. It's 1 million. And then this is what fucked me up with you, Jizzle. The other night, the other performance, right? We was loaded.
Hold
on. We loaded, right? We loaded. Hold on.
Let me tell them that how he
Wait a minute. Me and Jizzle, we lit. We on shit. We on stop number 3 for the day.
Yeah, it was a long day.
We did 4 motherfucking stops this day, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we on stop number 3, and I'm not talking about no old school news, nigga. This was last week.
This just happened.
This last week, nigga. So we on stop number 3. I'm lit on the Sprinter.
Everybody lit, brother.
Jizzle lit on the Sprinter. Me and him sitting here fucked up. We trying to get it together. We eating motherfucking salt and vinegar tater chips in the Sprinter at the dry on the wheel.
Real work. No food, no sleep, no nothing. Listen. No food, no sleep.
We moving off of drinks and liquor, right? So you understand me? We got special guests.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Special guests.
Come
we always make time for special guests. Green dress, jean jacket. Let's make room for the ladies. Ladies, we're making room. Let's make room. He's a light-skinned nigga. He's a nice guy. Yes, he is. He's a nice person. You understand me? Get little mama, you want to sit down? Y'all can squeeze right to get right there. Get in the shot. He's the great yellow boy. He's on here every day of the week. They know him across the country. You know what I'm saying? You did what?
I'm super thick. Can't nobody sit by me. You see?
Green dress. Get in there. Okay, super thick. What is your name, ma'am? Let's talk Let's talk to Super Dress. I'm going to call you Green Dress first
thank you.
until I learn your name. But, man, what is your name?
I am comedian Akia J.
You're a comedian.
I am.
Okay. So wait a minute. Where you from? You from Atlanta?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
You from North Carolina. Shout out to my boy Stan. Salute to Stan the man. Because anytime we say anything about North Carolina, he gets upset if we don't mention his name.
Okay.
So the great Stan the man, salute my brother. So say your name for me one time so I don't fuck it up. Akia. Okay, Akia. So what do you have going on? Talk to us, Akia. What is it that brings you to the city right now?
Oh, I'm doing a domestic violence podcast interview tomorrow because I'm a domestic violence survivor, and I got my own TV network. Yeah.
Pop your pop.
So
pop
yeah,
it.
I'm doing a lot of stuff. So I'm doing some acting and stuff, and working with Raheem Holtz down
Okay.
here. Throat Off Wand. I'm doing some stuff with Throat Off Wand. Crystal. She's a promoter too. So
Shout out to Juan. He do his shit.
Yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby.
So
Juan put me on, for real.
So okay, how long have you been? Hey, did you just get? How long you been here?
2 days.
2 days. How? Okay, you here for the week?
Whoop.
You
I'm
here?
I'm here for 2 days.
You been here? That's it.
Whoop.
So
Yeah,
you leaving after
Get it
that?
out. Yeah, I'm trying to whoop, whoop, and go.
Gone.
Whoop, whoop.
So did you what did okay, so you say you was acting since you've been here. Give us a rundown. What you been doing in the city since you got here?
Can I say this on the phone? Because I've been sucking some.
Oh, talk about
I'm
it.
just saying.
Talk about it. They want to know. You
I
been
just let
doing
the Lord.
what?
I just let the Lord use me however He see fit.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
God bless your heart and your soul.
I just been,
God bless your heart and your
missionary
soul.
work while I've been here. Missionary work.
Missionary, doggy style work,
all of that.
half style work. Work is work.
They call me Bubbles.
But why do they call you this, ma'am?
That's something that we can't talk about.
Okay, this is a live stream and it's uncensored. We can say whatever the fuck we feel like talking about.
I might
This
do
shit-
it just a little bit.
Hey,
I'm just saying, it gets
you
a
know
little
what?
crazy.
We need-
Ain't no good dick suck pretty. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Hey, Nietzsche,
All I'm saying.
you all right no matter what they say about you, brother. Let's say that before you walk out the room. That's a good brother right there. Salute to Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's my geyser. He's a good person. We always need to give him his props. All of this is possible because of his vision, and he's something he saw, and we stuck with it and stayed with it, and he stayed with it before it was a we. So we always have to salute him and give him his praise, because every day at Ugly Money Studios we have such a great time. Now, back to you, Jean Jacket on the end. What was your name, ma'am?
Okay, I'm Crystal.
Crystal.
And I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
And I am
Talking to the logo.
Right in here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, they gave me this mic, huh?
I know that's
Okay,
right.
like
You
the-
could
like
lean
the
into the
old-
shore.
They could have gave it to me, girl.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, like, sure. I start singing on this bitch. Somebody gonna try to sign me.
In real life. In real life.
Want to do it?
Crystal, so tell us, you say you from Detroit, right,
Yeah,
Crystal?
I'm from Detroit.
What side? What part of Detroit you
I'm
from?
from the east side.
From the east side. What
I'm
they
a little
do?
legendary. My father was Maserati Rick.
Oh shit. Is that the hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Give her the stand up joint, please.
Okay, I'll take it.
I know that's right. Jizzle knows how to work that. He's a performer and an entertainer. He does it all the time. It's nothing to him. Now, you just said that your father is Maserati Rick. For those that a little unfamiliar, give them just a little bit of history of who that
So
is.
Maserati Rick was like
Talking to the mic, baby.
A drug king.
Turn it.
He
Just
like
flip
talking
it.
to the mic, baby. Here, put it down, son.
Yeah, turn that part. There you go.
Okay.
There you
Yep.
go.
Let me see. I ain't putting nothing in my mouth in a minute.
Okay, well, all right.
We gotta
We'll
come out of
talk about
retirement.
So you gotta show
how
me
long
right.
is a minute? What's a minute?
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about that
It's been a
later.
minute.
It's been a little minute. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, so
But-
so I'm from Detroit. My dad is Maserati Rick. My mom just got out of prison from doing 20 years on the drug case.
She
So-
stood on business. Salute to Mom Dukes. She took her.
Hey.
Salute to
Yeah.
Mom Dukes. We need to give people their props. A lot of whole shit is going on out here in the community, so we always salute people that, we don't want you in that jam, but when you stood on business, we got to respect you as a real one. Salute to Mom Dukes. Continue, baby.
Thank you,
What we
thank you.
done?
So I also have a daughter. Her name is Chicken Noodle Faye. She
Shout out
does
to
comedy.
Chicken Noodle Face.
Chicken
And-
noodle.
What we
Yeah.
doing?
This is her flyer. She
Okay.
does comedy.
Okay.
She's a comedian as well.
See, Jizzle, you keep
Yeah, I
seeing
see that.
comedy
Yeah,
signs,
that's
nigga.
what is going on?
You keep getting comedy signs.
Yeah. So I'm a promoter. I've been promoting for like 20 years now. Like I said, I'm just everywhere. I didn't even know I was coming in here to do this. I just pop in, move in with good people real fast.
Okay, so wait a minute. So she's with y'all. Y'all came together, correct?
Yeah, she actually is one of the reasons why I got down here. Throwed Off Juan gave her my information to have me get my feet wet in Atlanta, and she started booking me for her shows, and I've been in Atlanta like
Ever
every
since.
other week.
Yes. So basically, give them both of y'all. Give them your socials and ways they can reach and get in contact for everybody that's fucking with your program.
My OnlyFans.
Follow her OnlyFans.
Follow me, and these nipples.
I know that's right.
For real. No, it's comedian Akia J, and it's AKYEAJ on all platforms, and my channel XOD Network, and I have a new channel coming out on the MacPack Network too. So I'll have two. Starting next month.
Keep your networking, baby. Crystal, tell them your socials so they can find you when they want to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Crystal Beyond Beauty, and also follow Chicken Noodle Faith, One Chicken Noodle Faith on YouTube.
Okay, so I got a question or two for you, Crystal. You're an interesting person already. I need to talk to you. Being the daughter of somebody like Maserati Rick, like, is legendary. Some people might not know, but trust me, if you know, you know. If you know, you motherfucking know. For being no, we good. We ain't gonna fuck with this computer today. For growing up and seeing something like that firsthand, what was it like of being such a legendary street figure? You know what I mean? I don't know if at the time you knew how big it was, but being older now and having a certain understanding of it, like, what was it like growing up with that?
It was like E40 say, gang related is the shit.
It was yeah. Born in it, not sworn in it. Right. So some of I know they try to make things, negative. We our parents is our parents. We don't get to pick our parents, basically. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may be seen in whatever light to other people, to us they were just good parents. You know what I'm saying? So, give us some of the good memories and some of the things that you remember growing up young where you were like, wow, this is lit. My mom and my dad like, this is lit type. You know what I mean?
Going to the ice cream truck.
I know that's that's how you know some young memories right there, the ice cream truck. Go ahead, baby, go ahead.
Yeah, so when my dad would come home, he'd give me like $1,000 in ones, and the whole block would see me coming outside, and everybody just rushed to the ice cream truck, and I was just buying everybody ice cream. So that always made me happy.
Man, I should have been around, you heard me?
So you say that wasn't a one-time thing.
That was one time, and then I remember another time I was sitting up, cutting up dollar bills. So my mom came in there and was like, what the fuck is you doing? And my dad was like, let her do what she want to do. She making confetti for the new year. And he was making me, let me make it out of
dollar bills. That's
bills.
hard.
So yeah.
So I know that people, sometimes we hear the negative stuff, but a lot of our parents, they're just doing what they felt at that particular moment of time, what was best to provide for us. You know what I'm saying? So, it's sometimes good for us to hear some of the good, positive things from some of the kids, because they try to make it like it's all so bad, but like I say, we don't choose our parents, so sometimes it was fun for us not knowing what we around and what we into.
Well, I just thought they owned businesses. I didn't know about the drugs when I was little, because he had a car wash, he had a candy store, we had beauty shops, so I didn't know about that until after he died, when they started showing it on the news when I was little. I seen the news come on when he actually got killed.
So how old?
I was 6.
You were 6 years old.
I was 6 years old.
And you still remember?
And I still remember.
That's crazy.
And the reason why I'm giving this to y'all, because I already exposed it on another podcast. I was raped by my uncle. So when I was 5, like from those days on up, I can remember almost everything.
Dang. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear
that.
No,
it's cool. He dead now.
Yeah.
I feel you.
She
But
say,
That's
well,
solid though. That mean,
rest.
I feel like that mean you in tune with yourself, man. You comfortable now. It's like you in a good place, so you can speak on things that used to be hard for you.
No,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
no,
So that's cool.
because what you go through could, the
definitely.
testimony will help another young lady going through something and let her know, like, this ain't just happening to me. Like, I'm not the only person. Like, it just open your mind up to other things to see people overcome certain situations that you particularly going through right now. So, you know, we respect you for coming and sharing that with us and you know, opening up and letting us know some things going on with you. Now, not on such a rough note, let's talk about, you say, your daughter, say her name.
Chicken Noodle Faith.
Chicken Noodle Faith. So now we talked about you when you were a child. Let's talk about what it's like now you as a parent, you a mom. How old is your daughter?
She's 8.
Oh, my goodness. So she run the house, basically,
Yeah.
is what that sounds like.
Yeah,
What
I work for her.
Right. So what is it like now, you know, what is it that you try to teach and show her? You know, you've been through what you've been through, but try to pass along to her so that she can have a better understanding growing up,
To be good and be around good people. To try to stay humble, but stay strong and don't let nobody push you, and I don't know how to say it, but I was bullied a little bit when I was young, but not really. It's just like, because I had a lot of stuff, people used to use me and then they'll try to beat me up after. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter is really kind-hearted because that come in our family. Even my dad was like that. That's part of the reason why he did.
Yeah.
He was turning a lot of people on. He shouldn't have been turning
on type shit.
So I just try to teach her not to do so much of that and follow her dreams.
Yeah.
Follow whatever she feeling. You see, when she said she wanted to do comedy, she started watching them.
Right.
And I supported it. From the day she said she was going to do it, I found her a stage to get on.
And in the bathroom stall, she said.
In the bathroom stall.
She said, hey, mommy, I want to do what she's doing.
Yeah.
You know what, though? You know what I'm seeing now that I love is when I was younger, I noticed a lot of kids that want to pick certain careers that might have pertained to entertainment, where their mothers and their fathers was a lot more skeptical, like, man, well, you need to finish school and you need to go to college. You need, like, we don't know about, you know what I mean? But I feel like this generation, I meet so many parents that are so supportive of their kids, you know what I'm saying, dreams, and they don't look at it like, well, nah, you need to, you know, the traditional way of thinking, that's what you need to do. And, you know, they might be 8, 9 and say they want to be, you know, comedians. They want to play basketball. They want to be astronaut. They want to be all this stuff now. And now I notice, especially the kids event we had, like I want to say last month, it was so many young kids in there with their moms and dads. And it was like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they really getting a chance to do what they want to do. You know, sometimes when everybody telling you like, hey man, listen, I know you want to crack jokes, but listen, hey, keep that GPA right, and we'll figure that out later on, and we'll work on that. But when you embrace
the thing you said though, you said that tradition. It's 2023. Nothing is traditional anymore. Nothing is traditional. Something as simple as dating is not traditional anymore. And back in the day, I didn't know that so much fear existed in the world.
Facts.
Okay, I could leave my kids with my neighbors. You could leave your kids with the neighbors. You could play. You seen kids playing outside, ITTI and all that shit, right? 2023, what kids you see outside playing?
It's different.
They doing this. They could be whatever they want to. You could pick up the phone and call Lil Baby. You see what I'm saying? It's so accessible now.
Right,
so, and it's in your face now. The parents don't have no choice. Me, I'm never going to tell my baby, don't do what they love to do.
Right.
I quit my whole job to do comedy. So it's no way I'm going to tell my kid, don't follow your dream and I'm following mine.
But you understand where I'm coming from? Because I feel like the couple generations back, and I don't want to say generations like that far. Let's just say 10 to 20 years ago, parents was more like, if their daughter say she want to be a singer, they like, or a rapper or comedian.
I mean, that's still going on. There's a lot of people that don't believe
suppressing the dream. And I feel like that's, you know, when you start young, it helps you so much because it's like you just getting your craft together so much to when you do become certain age, it's like you so seasoned and you so like you've been doing it so long that now it translates to the people a different type of way because you've been doing this shit, you know. But before, I feel like it wasn't I feel like we've made this shit more traditional. We're making this shit traditional. Like this wasn't how it used to be.
That was all. Hey, not to cut you off, but that
Get
was
in
all I
there,
was
sir.
ready to say is like at this point, man. Like, and I'm the type of person who I don't know. Like, I don't believe in having personal beliefs, but it's like I do believe in, you know what I'm saying, getting wiser as I get older. So it's kind of like I'm actually
I know
built,
that's right.
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on
As
now.
far as like just being built up off religion, though, like you know what I'm saying, because religion different from like just who you are as a person. Period. Like you know what I'm saying. So we good. Hold on. Big Nietzsche in the building. What's going on?
He just pushed in. I
Yeah.
salute the ugly
The
money
reason
Nietzsche.
for
He's
it
in the
all.
building right now.
Y'all
You
better
understand
stop
me?
playing with Big Nietzsche out